missed him, but he did not miss that pitch one iota. Clobbered it high and deep into the York night. Whoa, what a shot to win it. A leadoff, walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth. I cannot believe how far he hit that ball. And I still cannot. But that is how the game ended last night. What a victory. Dre with the walk-off winner as the Revs took it by a final score of 4-3. We will take a timeout in the pregame and get the manager's thought on all of it. Mace joins us on the Broadway Transmission Manager's Report up next.
Nobody can turn your backyard into a backyard paradise better than Paradise Landscaping and Hardscaping. The outdoor pros at Paradise offer full outdoor maintenance, landscaping, hardscape design and installation. And when it comes to fall planting, mulching, and cleaning up fallen leaves, you're in luck, Revs fans. Call before September 1st to schedule your fall cleanup and clean up with 10% off. Estimates are free, fully insured. Call 577-6234 or check them out on Facebook. Paradise Landscaping and Hardscaping in York.
Remember when the goal was to see how fast you could run home from school, play 99 straight innings of wiffle ball, or jump up onto anything? At WellSpan Health, we think making time to play is still a great goal. Being healthy is how you get there. And just in case your grown-up body can't keep up with your inner child, WellSpan Orthopedics walk-in injury care is there to help with a team specially trained in treating sprains, strains, and broken bones. If you have a WellSpan primary care physician, your visit is added to your electronic health record so your doctor may coordinate any follow-up care. You never need an appointment, and both our Apple Hill location in York and our new Hanover Orthopedics location are open evenings and weekends. You can get all the details about orthopedic walk-in injury care at wellspan.org/injury. At WellSpan Health, it's our goal to help you get healthy and stay healthy, no matter how old you are or how young you feel.
Woo! The Cowboy Monkeys are back at Santander Stadium, August 11th. Revolution Baseball is better than ever. 2015 brings incredible entertainment, amazing giveaways, and of course, fireworks. The world-famous Cowboy Monkey Rodeo is back August 11th, performing between innings and post-game. Get your tickets at YorkRevolution.com. Revolution!
Hi, this is Dan Patrick. Join me weekday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Fans, it's time to go inside the clubhouse. For the latest on your York Revolution and tonight's matchup, it's the Broadway Transmission Manager's Report. Now, here's Atlantic League Manager of the Year, Mark Mason.
All right, Mace, walk-off home run from Perez last night. I don't know about you, but I'm not sure that I can recall a ball sounding like it was shot out of a cannon quite like that, and one going quite that high and that far and leaving the bat the way that it did. That was unbelievable.
That was one of Dre's better ones. He knew right away as soon as he hit it, and so did everybody else. It wasn't even a question of being fair or foul. It was going to be fair all the way. So, that was a big hit for us, obviously, and at the end of the day, that's a big win.
How do you feel about the overall play here recently? Now 6-4 in the last 10. Do you feel like your team's starting to turn a corner a little bit? I mean, obviously, long way to go, but are you feeling encouraged?
Yeah, I mean, that was the phrase I was going to use. That I think we're starting to turn the corner. We're getting a little more consistent in a lot of things, and we just the key is just to be consistent. Just keep doing it day in and day out. Obviously, baseball's not a game where you win every single night, but we have to keep trying to do the little things right and be consistent on the mound and defensively. And I thought we made some nice defensive plays last night. And you got to get the timely hitting. I mean, it's just those things always go together. So we're starting to get the timely hitting. Pounds was huge last night. He drove in Wilson to tie the game with 2 outs. He hit a home run, I think maybe with 2 outs, I can't remember, to put us within 1. So, those were big. Those were big hits. every hit that we had last night we needed, obviously, and it was good to see us come through with guys in scoring position.
With Neal having to leave in the fourth inning, what was going on there with him?
You know what? I'm not sure. He just said he felt a little numbness in his hand, and he wasn't comfortable with the command aspect of the ball coming out of his hand. He felt like he was losing some touch with it. So, just coming off of the surgery like a year ago, even though it was a cleanup on bone chips, you don't want to do anything crazy there. So the docs checked him out. They said he's fine. He threw today, before batting practice, and he said he feels great. So he's actually on the list of guys that I could use tonight if I want. So that's a good sign. It was just, I might have been a little overly cautious there, but he really wasn't selling me on staying there. So I always err towards caution. I don't want to get anybody hurt. So we pulled him.
Using Harris for 3 innings, you've used him as a late inning guy. What does that show you that he can do for you, the fact that you used him long also?
Well, he told me that he had been up to 3 innings, maybe even 4 innings before he got here this year. So I just thought that was a good spot to use him, and he did a great job. He gave up the 1 run, but overall threw the ball outstanding, and kept us in the game. Obviously, when your starter goes out of the game early for any reason, it's going to tax your bullpen. So when you can have one guy step up and do what maybe it would have taken 2 or 3 relievers to do with an inning apiece, that obviously makes you a little bit stronger in the bullpen for tonight and tomorrow. So so that was a big deal on what he did for us.
Well, as far as tonight goes, you go for this series win here, and not a whole lot of changes with the lineup, but you get Nash back in. That puts a guy like Ferdinand on the bench. Do you feel like, when you look at it that way, do you feel like when you go up and down the order with position guys, you feel like you have the makings of a potentially pretty complete group?
I really do, and I think we have enough guys here that can play multiple positions. We have enough guys here that can swing the bat. And it'll allow me, with 55 games left, counting tonight, to be able to not kill guys and keep them somewhat rested, but keep them sharp at the same time. That's a juggling act you have to do when you're putting the lineups together. You don't want to sit guys too long, but you don't want to play them too many days in a row either. So I think we have some versatility. I think when you look at our lineups and our lineup tonight, and you see Pounds in the 5th hole, Calderon in the 6th, Nash 7, and Perez 8th, and even De La Cruz 9th. That's a pretty rough bottom half of the lineup. So, it's the potential's there, obviously, for a lot of guys to leave the ballpark at home plate and just to hit the ball hard, and that's what we're looking for.
I mentioned a couple of times some of Perez's teammates had said that they feel like watching him, and he's 8th tonight. They feel like so many times this year he has just missed, and he obviously didn't miss the one last night. But have you seen that too, that he's been close a lot of times on his swings? And, obviously when he does connect, it can go into orbit.
Well, he's been a little bit anxious sometimes this year, and I think he's been out on his front side a little bit more than normal. And a lot of balls that he is flipped up in the air that have gone to the fence, not only here but on the road, those would normally have been home runs for him. So he's not off by much, and it's really good to see over the past couple games, even in Long Island last night, that he is hitting the ball to the right side of the field when they pitch him out there, which he gets pitched there a lot. And then when they try to go in on him last night to probably set up something away, he usually doesn't miss those. So that it's good to see that he's hitting the ball all over the park, and if he continues to do that, he should be fine.
All right, Mace, thanks a lot. Good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Revs manager Mark Mason on the Broadway Transmission Managers Report. Revs getting set to take the field here shortly for this Saturday evening contest against the Riversharks. Rommie Lewis, 6-7 with a .370 earned run average. Sean Gleason at 5-9, a .413 ERA, right-hander for the Riversharks. Revs getting set to come on out. And Brian Pounds, who's been red hot at the plate, he is out first. He had the game-tying hit in the 8th inning last night. And he leads them onto the field with Patterson next in line and the rest making their way out. Rommie grabbing the game ball. And that'll wrap up our pregame coverage. We'll take a timeout. Starting lineups and first pitch for tonight's game. Game number 86 of the 2015 season. And we'll have it for you coming up next.
It's time to put a Mirage in your garage at York Mitsubishi. Get a 2015 Mitsubishi Mirage starting at $11,995 or payments at $169 a month with no money down. The Mirage is the best priced car in America today. It gets up to 44 miles per gallon and comes with our famous 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. So stop by York Mitsubishi and get a 2015 Mirage to put in your garage. Where? At York Mitsubishi, just off Route 30 on Roosevelt Avenue in York.
Runners know the challenge. It's not the uncompromising weather. It's not the pounding repetition. It's not knowing how to dig deep as you start the climb of that last hill. For runners, the challenge is the discipline to keep running. Flying feet. Casual runners, amateur runners, hardcore runners, no matter what level runner you are, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is with you every step of the way. Over the years, Flying Feet has become the leader in athletic footwear and properly fitting the feet of runners throughout Central PA. For those searching for that discipline, Flying Feet provides the latest shoe innovations, the accessory equipment, and the inspiration to keep on running. Greg Baum and his staff have the knowledge and the true understanding of what running is all about. As one local runner put it, Flying Feet's family, and all runners are welcome. Flying Feet. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, 1511 Melrose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83 next to Battery Warehouse.
At Health South Rehabilitation Hospitals, never before has knowledge, technology, and teamwork merged so completely to inspire patients and families after illness, injury, or surgery. With Health South by their side, there's hope to reach goals and get back home. For some, it's the first glimmer of light. For others, it's a powerful reminder that with Health South, hope for renewed independence is never far away. Hope is here at Health South Rehab Hospital of York.
Your teams all the time. York's only place for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Getting set to go tonight, Rommie Lewis in his warm-ups on the game mound. And lineups tonight brought to you by Flying Feet. For Camden, Brandon Chavez at shortstop will lead off. Patty Matera, the second baseman, hits second. Hitting third and right field is Carlos Guzman. Cleanup man is Ryan Strebe, who does the DHing. Mike Costanzo at third base will hit fifth. Joel Guzman is the first baseman, batting sixth. Then Daniel Rocket in left field will hit seventh. Hitting eighth and catching is Jose Heel. And Michael Rocket in center field bats ninth. Again, it's Chavez, Matera, Guzman, Strebe, Costanzo, Guzman, Rocket, Heel, and Rocket, the lineup for the Riversharks here tonight. And that lineup facing Rommie Lewis, who is 6-7, an ERA of .370, coming into play here this evening. Overall, making his 17th start. 92 and a third innings, 101 hits, 25 walks, 63 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .274. And he's about one start away from qualifying for the top 5 in the league in innings, or being close to that. And pretty good for a guy who had been a reliever almost every year since really beginning his pro career. And Chavez to lead things off. Our Dasher Investment Services first pitch is over for a called strike, and we are underway tonight. 89 degrees at game time. A little bit toastier here this evening, but a nice July night for baseball. Rommie out of the stretch, and the 0-1 to Chavez. It is off the plate away. Chavez, the switch hitter, will bat from the right. He's hitting at .268. And against his former team, he's hit .406 against the Revs. He was 1 for 4 last night. The 1-1. And a swing and a bouncer towards second. Mikey up the middle. He'll get to it. Fires to first. And Chavez retired on a bouncing ball to second to start the night. The Revs are in their alternate gold jerseys, the navy caps. Camden in the road gray with the baby blue numbering and letters. And with Chavez out of the way, Patty Matera will dig in. Last night with the loss, Camden fell to 9-20 in one-run games. The Revs 12-13, but pretty good at home. Here's Matera, who takes high. 8-2 in one-run games at home now. And their 6th walk-off win of the year, tying their mark from all of last season. 1-0 to Matera, and it misses high and away and glances off De La Cruz's glove and all the way back. 2-0 the count. Matera hitting at .265. Here's the 2-0. And a swing and a fly ball, right center. Calderon moving over from right. He starts out there tonight, and he puts it away. Jacob Calderon approaching Boggs, who was there as well. Catch is made. And 2 down quickly. Rommie has made 1 start previously against Camden, and he dominated. It was a no decision, but the team won in 11 innings, a day game in late May in South Jersey. And he gave up just 3 hits in 6 shutout innings, didn't walk any, and whiffed 7, which is still tied for his season high. Here's Carlos Guzman, who takes inside, lefty against lefty. Guzman hitting at .272. 6 homers, 40 knocked in. The 1-0, and it misses in tight. Guzman, who with York a few years back was a role player, often coming off the bench, did have a walk-off hit in a game against Lancaster. 2-0, and he swings and fouls it away, left side. But now with Camden as an everyday guy, a little more of a veteran now. He is in the top 5 in the league in total hits, having himself a solid season. 2-1, and that's way inside as he jackknifes away. It goes all the way to the backstop. Guzman against his former team has hit .387. Against the Revs, he's been a tough out for York. Rommie behind him 3-1. Last year, Guzman played in the Can-Am League. Having a little bit better year this season here, and he takes down low. Rommie misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Our plate ump tonight, Bill Reuter. Chris Carroll at first, Buzz Albert at third, same crew as last night as they rotate. And a 2-out base runner for Ryan Strebe. He's got the DH assignment. Strebe hitting at .245. 6 home runs, 28 batted in. He's a first baseman defensively, DHing tonight. First offering is over for a strike. Listed at 6'5". Rommie set. And the 0-1 swung on, grounded to short, and Valdez is there. He'll swing it on to Reynolds covering. Inning ending force. No runs, no hits, 1 left. At the end of a half, it's the Sharks 0 and the Revs coming up.
Hi, this is Tom Dasher, President of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in retirement planning and strategies to meet individual personal goals. Whether you are looking for wealth accumulation or to maximize your retirement income. Oh, heck, this is sounding just like another commercial. Hey, listen, it's this simple. We use risk-free investment vehicles, whether you are looking to still build wealth accumulation or you want retirement income or a combination of both. It is all about getting your money parked in the place that will benefit you the most. If you want to do that, call me. My office number is 246-3879 or my mobile is 487-2096 or contact me at my new website at tomdasher.com.
An invasive pest that's already killed millions of ash trees is bearing down on our communities. The emerald ash borer, or EAB, means certain death for every ash tree it infects. The good news is that you can protect your property's ash trees with help from Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our EAB prevention methods are effective, environmentally safe, and less costly than removing your dead tree, which is the only alternative to prevention. Learn more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
If you are facing retirement decisions, Smith, Mayer & Little Wealth Advisory Group can develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, we will guide you on Social Security benefits, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, pension choices, and distribution options. We can explain employer benefit plans and retirement systems such as PESERS and TIA-CREF. Smith, Mayer & Little, a wealth of knowledge about wealth. Get to know us over a cup of coffee or visit us at financialjava.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
All about local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
Scoreless first for Rommie Lewis. Revs come to bat as Mikey Reynolds will lead things off. Set the Revs lineup here in just a moment. What happened? What happened? What is the commotion? First pitch from right-hander Sean Gleason is in for a strike. We'll share in a moment. I'll share what exactly is going on here. We were all out in the press box. Oh, wow. Here's Mikey who swings and fouls one back. Oh, fouls one off. Backing out of play, and it's 0-2. All right, so here's what has happened. Cole Hamels has just thrown a no-hitter at Wrigley Field. 5-0. Next one is off the plate away, 1-2. I heard the reaction from the press box next door. Odubel Herrera took about 3 steps too far in center field, dove and caught it on the warning track as Reynolds fouls this one back and stays alive. He misplayed that ball so badly, but dove forward, made the grab. The no-hitter's complete. We're watching it on a tablet in here as Gleason misses up and in, 2-2. I mean, if that ball, I wonder, would they give him an error? Had he not caught it? I don't know. 2-2, and it's down in the dirt. Full count on Mikey leading off the night. Mike Cole Hamels, his first career no-hitter. Who knows if it'll be his last start with the Phillies. He may get traded to the team that he just no-hit. Later on this week, the Cubs reported to be interested. 3-2. And a swing and a pop foul out of play, right side. Phillies haven't had much to celebrate, but they just mobbed them like they won a playoff series. And Herrera, he went back to the ivy and dove and somehow made the grab. Here's the wind, the 3-2, and a swing and a grounder to second base. Reynolds got jammed. Matera with it, throws over to first, and one away here in the bottom of the first inning. Now, we were all out there watching between innings, and our between innings ended right before he had finished it. But I heard our staff's reaction out there, and I'm watching on a tablet, which is a couple of pitches behind it. And I knew something crazy happened. Here's Wilson Valdez. And the pitch from Gleason is down low. Valdez was in the field at shortstop the night that Roy Halladay threw a perfect game at the Marlins back in 2010 as Gleason misses up high. And now a 2-0 count. Pitch to him, and a swing and a miss. A fastball down in the zone. Valdez, the leadoff triple to begin the bottom of the 8th last night, scored the tying run, which paved the way for the Revs' walk-off victory. The 2-1, and a fastball strike on the outside corner. 2-2 the count. And the pitch, swinging a bouncer toward the middle. Chavez to his left from short, and he'll fire on to first for the out. 2 down as Valdez topped a hopper up the middle. Chavez smoothly got to it. And here's Eric Patterson with 2 outs. Patterson, who drove in first inning run in the game last night. RBIs in 4 of his last 5. And first pitch, fastball a little low. Patterson at 247 at the plate, 6 home runs, 32 ribbies. It's the 1-0, and a swing and a foul back against the netting. No score here in the bottom of the first. We do owe you the Revs lineup. Wanted to pass along the update on the big story in the big leagues today. Gleason delivers, and a swing and a high fly ball left field. Hit pretty deep the other way, but Daniel Rocket, back in the shadows of the arch nemesis, has room and makes the grab to end the inning. Backing up onto the warning track in deep left, Patterson just missed. And it was over toward the right of the arch nemesis, where you can take advantage of the normal height wall. He didn't miss by much. A 1-2-3 inning, though, and we'll go to the second. No score.
Broadway transmission? I don't know how they do it.
We've been in business for 60 years at the same location.
I don't know how they do it.
It's our long-term nationwide warranties.
Oh, and don't forget our online appointment scheduling.
I still don't know how they do it.
They towed my van at no cost with my repair.
It's our ATRA certified technicians. Don't forget the good-looking genius in the office.
Come on, man. I know they helped me with financing. Still, with my bad credit, I don't know how they do it.
I did my research and felt comfortable that Broadway is a AAA approved specialty repair shop. I showed my AAA card and saved some hard-earned cash.
I was happy to get a $100 rebate in the mail after the job was done.
I sure don't know how they do it, but I do know they get it done, and they get it done right.
Broadway Transmission. We'll get your shift together and back on the road fast. Check us out on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
WellSpan has helped many professional, student, and recreational athletes stay at the top of their game. And they can do the same for you. With a full spectrum of care, including sports nutrition, concussion management, orthopedic surgery, and physical therapy, our winning team can help you prevent an injury or treat one. For immediate care, call 1-877-482-5420. or visit wellspan.org/sportsmedicine.
For local sports on your smartphone, search WOIK at the App Store.
Top of the second, no score. Mike Costanzo will lead things off. And Rommie's first pitch is just inside for ball 1. They are having some fun toward the opposing hitters tonight from the Dietz and Blewett Insurance Diamond deck. Almost like they're in our booth as Costanzo swings and misses on a high fastball. Costanzo, the K-man tonight. As Rommie sets at the belt. 1-1 is swung on and popped up foul. Pounds and De La Cruz hustling toward the third base dugout, and it lands on the roof with Pounds reaching over the railing. And it caroms into the stands, 1-2. Costanzo, the K-man. Speaking of Hamill's no-hitter, Costanzo was once a Phillies prospect. Second-round pick in 2005 by Philadelphia. He's a Springfield, PA native. And grew up rooting for the team. Eventually was traded to the Orioles, made it to the majors with Cincinnati. 1-2, and a late swing, line foul into the front row down at the end of the Camden dugout, and hopefully all are okay. And it looks like everybody is okay down there. 1-2, it stays. Pitch swung on and pop foul, out of play to the left side. I wonder if this chant is going to go on all night. Not the breadsticks chant. This one coming up here. And a swing and a bounce foul down to the first base coach's area. 1-2, it stays. Costanzo hitting at .206. Does have 8 home runs, 23 driven in. Now Rommie set. And fires home again. And a curveball, strike 3 called. Costanzo rung up for breadsticks. He rolled his eyes and smirked and could not believe it as he walks away. Won't look at Bill Reuter, who had a bit of a delayed call but rung him up. And the Revs now this season have held Costanzo to a 2-for-33 clip with 13 strikeouts. They have absolutely stifled him at the plate. Here's Joel Guzman. First pitch misses away. They have not stifled Guzman, who's hit .400 against them. And last night drilled a home run to left in the 6th that made it 3-1 at the time. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. Good fastball from Rommie. 91 away. Guzman 5th in the league in RBIs with 42. Home run last night is 6th. He's hitting .259. A 1-1 pitch. Swings and fouls it away down the right field side. And now 1-2. No score here in the top of the second. Revs have gone 6-2 against Camden this season, hosting them for the first time here this weekend. There's the 1-2, swung on and popped foul again. Calderon will hustle over from right toward the picnic area and lands on a table in the picnic area and startled one of the patrons down there, one of our bikers it looked like. Ducked when he heard it rattle. Ready to take cover. Now Rommie back to the plate. And a swing and a miss. He strikes out Guzman on a changeup well out of the zone away. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the second. And 2 men down. And Daniel Rocket up next. Rocket not in the lineup last night. He joins his older brother Michael on their team this season. Joined the Riversharks a few weeks into the year. It opened the season in the Royals system at single A. And Rommie misses up high, a fastball at 92 on the first pitch. So he's popping it pretty well tonight. Now the 1-0. And there's a called strike, 92 on the outer edge. Rommie coming off a no decision at Long Island, left with a 4-2 lead on Monday, but Revs a 5-4 loss. He was charged with 3 runs and 5+. Deals home and a swing and a miss, and a changeup had Rocket completely fooled. The younger of the Rocket Boys, hitting at .224, does have 7 home runs, one of which he hit against York in his debut game in late May. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball at 93. Up and out of the zone, and Rommie strikes out the side in the top of the second. 3 in a row, and a dominant second inning. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Still a scoreless game.
Hey, Santa! What's with the beach towel?
Well, summer's here, boys. Time to hit the beach. What can I do for you fellas?
Everybody's ready in the workshop.
Ready?
For the office party. Remember? We were so busy in December, you said we would celebrate Christmas in July. You didn't forget, did you?
Oh, no. I just, tell you what, fellas. You start the party. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Oh, just need to pick up a little holiday cheer.
Get an early jump on your Christmas gift list during Christmas in July at all Maple Donuts. Maple Donut gift cards are available now, and they never expire, so 'tis the season to grab some of these sweet stocking stuffers. Maple Donuts gift cards are also a great thank you for babysitters, back-to-school teacher gifts, for anniversaries, birthdays, and for the gang in the office.
Maple Donut gift cards for everybody. Here's one for you, and here's one for you.
Thanks, Santa.
Are you sure he's an elf?
Well, he's got a union card.
Guess they let anybody in these days.
Merry Christmas in July, Santa!
Thank you, fellas, and thank you, Maple Donuts.
Maple Donuts taste right.
Joel's Painting and Contracting is a proud sponsor of the York Revolution. They are also a partner in the maintenance of Santander Stadium. Joel's Painting and Contracting is the highest rated painting company in York and Lancaster County. Now is the time to call for great deals on all your interior and exterior projects. A community partner with thousands of happy clients. Hit a home run of Joel's Painting and schedule an appointment today or give them a call at 717-471-4273. That's 717-471-4273 for Joel's Painting and Contracting.
Your teams all the time. York's only place for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
No score. We go to the bottom of the second. Brandon Boggs to lead off as Gleason misses outside on the first one. 1-2-3 first for the righty. And the 1-0 to Boggs. That's down low. He was backing away as it was thrown, and I think he thought he had time called, but there was no signal from Bill Reuter. Maybe he was just taking it all the way. And now the 2-0. That one's right in there for a strike. We were talking about the no-hitter thrown in the majors while the Revs were hitting in the bottom of the first. We still owe you their lineup. The 2-1. And a swing and a drive the other way, down the line, in left field. Oh, just missed the side of the arch nemesis. Just missed it to the left. It wouldn't have been high enough to clear, but it would have hit the wall. And it lands on the walkway, just left of it, about halfway up. And it's a 2-2 count. Bounced off the planks out there. Boggs hitting at .239, .417 though against Camden. On the wind and the 2-2. Swung on and served toward the middle. Chavez plays it on a hop behind second, and his throw is just in time. Boggs hustling down the line, trying to beat out a flare that was played on one hop, but Chavez handles it and nips him at first. That ball came off the bat in a strange manner. A little flare that was played on one hop. Revs lineup brought to you by Flying Feet. Reynolds at second tonight. Valdez at short. Patterson is in left. Boggs is in center. Here's Brian Pounds, who's batting fifth, playing at third again. And the first pitch, a fastball strike, 89 on the inside. Jacob Calderon next. He's in right. Then Telvin Nash back in tonight, DHing and hitting seventh. There's the 0-1 and a swing and a miss on a slider. Andres Perez will follow Nash at first base, hitting eighth. Then Luis De La Cruz will catch and bat ninth. And maybe tomorrow I'll get to it in the third or fourth inning. the 0-2. And a swing and a grounder through the wickets of Gleason, who got a piece, and Chavez attempting to barehand it was unable to grab it cleanly. An infield hit for Pounds, right between the feet of Gleason, who flinched on his finish, seeing it come back at him. And he got a little bit of it to keep it in the infield. But Chavez attempting a barehand pickup could not hang on. Again for the Revs, Reynolds, Valdez, Patterson, Boggs, Pounds, and now here's Calderon. And then Nash, Perez, and De La Cruz. First base runner of the night. It's an infield hit. And here's Jacob, who looks at one in the dirt. Heel blocks it, keeps it in front. No score here in the bottom of the second. Calderon at 252, 4 home runs, 15 knocked in. 1-0 pitch. He swings and grounds it through and into right, a base hit. Right side of the infield had a hole. Calderon finds it and bounces a single on into the outfield. It's first and second with 1 out. And Talvin Nash to the plate. This will be his first plate appearance since being hit by a pitch here at home on July 13th by Matt Wright. He was inactive for about a week and a half. And the first pitch from Gleason misses up high. Mace said that yesterday Nash, rejoining the team with the team returning home, hit about 9 home runs in BP. And the wind is out to left field on this warm night. The 1-0 and a swing and a bounce foul, third base side. Nash hitting at 231, couple of home runs, 5 driven in. He had gone deep the day before he was hit by that pitch. He was just starting to get settled in. The 1-1 and a slider and a delayed strike call. Bill Reuter flinched and then went with it. And it's 1-2. Hopefully the week and a half or so won't cost Nash too much of his rhythm and timing at the plate. The pitch, that's down low, 2-2. Gleason, the righty, pretty compact. Delivers it straight overhand. 5-9 coming in, but the ERA probably better than that, 4.13. Here's the 2-2. And a called third strike. Fastball on the outside corner gets him looking. 2 down. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification on Revolution Radio.
First in York, first in sports. Your only local sports station. The new Sports Radio 1350. WOYK, York, Pennsylvania.
Well, 2 on with 2 out here in the bottom of the second. A scoreless game, and last night's hero, Andres Perez, steps in. Wonder if that home run's landed yet. First pitch is over for a strike, a slider. And I wonder if anybody found it. They found it in somebody's backyard. Not their front yard. Here's the stretch, the 0-1, and in the dirt as Heel backhands it. I mean, the best way I could describe it, it looked like he hit it with aluminum, and it looked like he hit a golf ball that had that extra level of flight when it got started going up. Unbelievable. That was a special piece of contact right there. The 1-1 and a breaking ball. It sits high. I honestly don't know if I've seen one like that. Art Harmon, our esteemed usher and a good pal of mine, mention the Ian Blader-grown home run in Game 2 of the championship series in 2010. There's a ball in the dirt, 3-1, as Heel blocks it. That's an excellent comparison. Remember, Blade took a lefty from Bridgeport to practically East York. A huge home run in Game 2. That was one that we had trouble seeing land out over the clubhouse roof. Pitch to Dre is swung on and skied to shallow right center. Rocket and Guzman, and Michael Rocket, the center fielder, will take charge. Puts it away. Revs strand 2 in the bottom of the second. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. Still scoreless as we head to the third.
Providing quality services efficiently and in a timely manner to its clients is the mission of the law firm of Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins. GSLSC is equipped to handle any real estate transactions, leases, residential and commercial real estate settlements, zoning issues, and all matters involving municipalities. They are also experienced in the formation and operation of family real estate ventures that are tax sensitive to the needs of the investors. Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins is an approved title insurance agency and can provide you with title insurance and legal representation at one low cost when buying a home or investment property. Don't risk any real estate settlement without an experienced real estate attorney from the law firm of Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins at your side. Phone 717-757-7602. They've been handling residential and commercial real estate matters in South Central Pennsylvania for more than 50 years. With mortgage interest rates at an all-time low, now is the time to buy or refinance. Phone 717-757-7602 today or visit their website, gslsc.com.
Hey, buddy, what's wrong?
Oh, I just had a rough day at work. I wish I could take a vacation.
Buddy, you don't need to take a vacation to feel like you're on a vacation. You just need Soul Burrito.
Soul Burrito? What's that?
The official burrito of the York Revolution.
Sounds pretty good.
Yup, they have a Jamaican sensation, a delicious coconut curry chicken burrito. The south of the border, a sweet and spicy marinated chicken burrito. And if you're really hungry, try the greedy.
The greedy?
Yes, tender steak roasted and intertwined with marinated chicken stuffed in the burrito. These flavors will tantalize your taste buds.
Wow, never mind a vacation. Let's go to a York Revolution game and get some Soul Burrito.
Let's go.
Soul Burrito. Burritos with a touch of soul.
York Sports on your mobile device or online at WOYK1350.com.
Top of the third, no score. And Jose Heel will lead things off. 8-9-1 for Camden due up. And Heel has been hot. He was hot to start the year and heating up again of late. After returning from the inactive list, he's been on base in 12 straight games. And Rommie's first pitch to the Camden catcher is just outside for ball 1. In those last 12, Heel has 3 home runs. Also hit .289, his overall average .246. The 1-0 and a ground ball to short. Valdez to his right, backhands, plants. A long throw is right on the money. And Valdez handles it, moving to the backhand side from short. 1 away here in the top of the third. On our WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report, Revs have it inactive for the season, unfortunately. Anthony LaRue with the leg break. Brad Bergeson, Ian Durham with the Tommy John surgeries. It's your WellSpan Sports Medicine injury report. Here is Michael Rocket, who looks at a ball outside. Rocket has played in every game for Camden this season, hitting a .259. On the 1-0, and a big swing and a miss, fastball away. Didn't get cheated on that one, and he rarely does. He swings hard. Has a bit of an up tilt to his swing, too. He's a guy with speed. Has only hit 1 home run. A 1-1 and a foul tip straight back to the net. In center field, we have seen him get to almost everything. In Camden, they have a big outfield at Campbell's Field, and that is his playground. This is the 1-2. Swung on, lined the other way, and a base hit over Perez, leaping and into right. And Rocket with a one-out single the other way. Came in hitting just 189 his last 10, but he's a one-out base runner. He's 2 steals this season. He's been thrown out 6 times. Here's Brandon Chavez at the top of the order. Grounded out to second base, his first at bat. Rommie with the pitch. Fastball and missed down and away. No score here in the top of the third. Riversharks with their first hit. First time through the order. Rommie with 1 walk, 1 hit given up. Now the 1-0. And that misses down low. Chavez, the switch hitter, back in. 2-0 pitch and a fastball. Got that one over for a strike. Maybe even took a little off just to get it in there. Chavez, the Hilo, Hawaii native, was with the Revs in the first half last season, coming off the bench, and then traded to Camden for Bryant Nelson. He was able to play every day in Camden. 2-1, and it misses outside, ball 3. This season, as their leadoff hitter, got off to an outstanding start. A 14-game hitting streak in May. 7-gamer shortly after that. As he takes a little low, Rommie just missed, and Chavez works the walk. Second walk issued by Lewis tonight, and it's first and second. Actually, Chavez's 7-game streak began the day after his 14-gamer ended, so he had hit safely in 21 of 22 during the first half. And works out a walk here. 2 on with 1 out for Patty Matera. Flew out to right his first time up. Pitch from Rommie is swung on, nubbed along the line at third base. They will not have a play. They let it roll, and Pounds picks it up foul. It was just over the line in foul territory. It was going to come to a stop about halfway down the line, and they weren't going to have any play. So they waited to see if it would go foul, and it did. Nice play from Rommie, De La Cruz, and Pounds, who was the one to kind of control things there. Now Lewis the stretch. And the 0-1 swung on and lined foul into the stands in right. He caroms up off a seat in section 1 and lands in the front of the picnic area. 0-2. Revs here at home for 3 games this weekend and then back on the road for 7 more. 14 of 17 on the road in this stretch. There's the 0-2. And a swing and a rip. Caught at short. Line drive caught. Valdez takes it to the bag for the double play. Rocket was caught on his secondary lead. Valdez snuck behind him to catch it and then had an easy inside path to take it to second and end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. Rocket doubled off, and we go to the bottom half of the third. Still no score.
Core Design Group, a local architectural and structural engineering firm, is celebrating 10 years of serving its partners in York County and beyond. Core specializes in commercial, healthcare, houses of worship, industrial, higher education, and residential. For more information, visit our new website at www.core-designgroup.com or call 717-741-2046.
At Health South Rehabilitation Hospitals, never before has knowledge, technology, and teamwork merged so completely to inspire patients and families after illness, injury, or surgery. With Health South by their side, there's hope to reach goals and get back home. For some, it's the first glimmer of light. For others, it's a powerful reminder that with Health South, hope for renewed independence is never far away. Hope is here at Health South Rehab Hospital of York.
Whether it's for sport, protection, or recreation, Spar Firearms is the best place to go for all of your firearm needs. With a large selection of new and used firearms, Spar carries an array of brands, as well as ammo and other accessories. Whether you're an avid collector, sharpshooting expert, hunter, or weekend enthusiast, Spar Firearms provides everything you need no matter your experience. For the best in convenience, selection, and customer service, visit Spar Firearms, 6108 Carlisle Pike in Mechanicsburg, and online at sparfirearms.com.
First in York, first in sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Sorry. It's getting food. It's important. Luis De La Cruz will lead off. First pitch of the inning is up high. I don't know when I'm going to eat it, but few things can rival the importance of being on time for the start of an inning, and food is one of those things. Here's a slider for a strike. De La Cruz starting tonight, hitting at 256. The 1-1, and it misses up high. Sean Gleason giving up a pair of singles last inning, but stranding both runners. On the 2-1, and a curveball lined the other way in right, and into a slide goes Carlos Guzman. He makes the play, and it just hung up for him. He may have been shaded in shallow right with the righty up, and he was able to get to it, lumbering in from right. He's got some size to him, and hustling in. He went into his slide. Guzman listed at 6'4", 230. Added some size to his frame since he was here. Here's Mikey Reynolds, who takes a slider for a strike. Grounded out to second base to begin things offensively tonight. Swings here and fouls this one off to the right. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. Opponents have hit 288 against Gleason. Average is about 3 walks per 9 innings. A little less than 6 Ks. And as he misses inside, about a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Just under that. 1-2. And the pitch. And misses up and away. Good eye from Mikey. We do need to name our Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care Home Run Contest participant tonight. Reach into the super sacred bag of names. 2-2, and a swing and a bounce foul behind the plate on a slider. Our random drawing tonight, Stephanie Trowbridge is our contestant. Good luck, Stephanie. Or is it Trowbridge? You'll have to forgive me. But good luck. Another 2-2. And a ground ball tight to the line at third and just past the bag foul. Reynolds jam but fights it off foul. So if a Revs player goes yards, Stephanie will win a prize pack courtesy of the Revs and Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care and WOYK. Another 2-2. And a swing and a floater at second. Matera's there. He'll catch it on a little looper. And that's out number 2. Christmas in July tonight, and they had, I forget the character's name, but Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone photos. Oh, no, it was Kevin. I forget the last name. But he was photoshopped behind Mikey on the video board. Very clever guys. Up, and here's Will Ferrell from Elf behind Wilson Valdez, who's wearing an Elf hat, and takes down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Grounded out to short his first time. And he swings here and lofts one in the air toward the line in right. Long run for Guzman and Matera, and it lands fouled down near the tarp. A 1-1 count. Valdez, a stylish guy, but I doubt that we're going to see him walking around with an Elf hat. McAllister? Kevin McAllister was Calky's name. Thank you to the control room, and Kiana in particular. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, it's ripped, and a base hit into right center. Valdez takes it the other way and smacks it through the infield. 1 hopped off the dirt and into right center. A 2-out hit. The Revs with their 3rd knock of the night. And Eric Patterson to the plate. Well, I have gotten barbecue all over the game notes, but they're Camden's, so it could be a worse situation. Here's Patterson, who flew out to deep left his first time up. And the first pitch misses down low. You can't take me anywhere. The problem is it's going right through the paper plate. So I guess our notes are a little soiled. There's a ball down low, 2-0. Just going to have to go by memory tonight. That's why all these hours and hours of long research go into the day. 2-0. And that misses up above the belt. No score here in the bottom of the 3rd. Brandon Boggs awaiting next. Should Patterson be able to prolong this inning? 3-0. And it just missed high. Now Patterson is on. Moneyball, folks. He's in the top 5 in the league in walks. He hasn't hit the ball all year the way that he's wanted, but he's started to of late. But he is 5th in the league in total walks. That's his 36th. And here's Brandon Boggs, who is not too far out of that top 5. Grounded out to short his first time. He's got 1st and 2nd with 2 outs here in the 3rd. And the first pitch, a curveball, missed badly high. Now, Gleason was roughed up severely in his last start. It was against Somerset. 2 innings, 7 runs on 10 hits. 5'11" righty, 29 years old. He delivers, and a called strike in on Boggs, who was backing away. Evens things up at 1-1. Gleason did not pitch last year. He was at Double-A with the Orioles 2 years ago. And also in Mexico as Boggs swings, dribbles one toward the middle and through. Into right center, Valdez around 3rd, throw to 3rd, Patterson's there standing, and Boggs takes the extra base. Slides in at 2nd, he moves up on the throw. It's an RBI single. And the Revs have struck first. It's 1-0 here in the 3rd. And another one hit toward the middle of the infield. Boggs hit it on the ground, but finds the middle and into right center. And an RBI hit. And great base running. Valdez scored easily. Patterson went first to third. And with the throw to third, Boggs advanced as well. And here's Brian Pounds. And the first pitch is fouled back into the net. He had a rip. Trying to make it a big third inning. And this is after Gleason had 2 outs and no base runners. Single walk, RBI single. Pounds, who had an infield hit his first time. Here's the stretch and the 0-1. Fastball just inside as he shifts back. Revs now with 4 hits. Here's the stretch and the 1-1. Breaking ball just missed a little high. That was close. 2 balls and a strike. Pounds obviously has been dialed in here lately. He's got 2 in scoring position. The 2-1 and a swing at a high fly ball in center. Michael Rocket eyeing it up. He drifts toward left center and makes the grab, and the Revs will settle for the 1 run. Not this time for Pounds. He just missed it. Just got under it. The Revs draw first blood tonight with a run on 2 hits. 2 men left. We go to the 4th. It's 1-0 York.
Remember when the goal was to see how fast you could run home from school, play 99 straight innings of wiffle ball, or jump up onto anything? At WellSpan Health, we think making time to play is still a great goal. Being healthy is how you get there. And just in case your grown-up body can't keep up with your inner child, WellSpan Orthopedics walk-in injury care is there to help with a team specially trained in treating sprains, strains, and broken bones. If you have a WellSpan primary care physician, your visit is added to your electronic health record so your doctor may coordinate any follow-up care. You never need an appointment, and both our Apple Hill location in York and our new Hanover Orthopedics location are open evenings and weekends. You can get all the details about orthopedic walk-in injury care at wellspan.org/injury. At WellSpan Health, it's our goal to help you get healthy and stay healthy, no matter how old you are or how young you feel.
Smith, Mayer & Little is a holistic wealth management group with one product, advice. We aim to simplify our clients' lives, help them retire comfortably, and build lasting legacies for their families and the causes they care about. Our purpose is simple, to make a meaningful difference in the lives of our clients, our community, and the world in which we live with the advice we provide. Smith, Mayer & Little, a wealth of knowledge about wealth. We make our living by making a difference. Visit us at financialjava.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Your county, your teams. Sports Radio 1350 WOIK. First in York, first in sports.
Top of the 4th inning, first pitch swinging. Carlos Guzman lines a foul out toward the hot corner and left. No balls and a strike. A 1-0 Revs lead as we start the 4th. Brandon Boggs, the 2-out RBI single up the middle. Revs have out-hit Camden 4-1. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a foul tip straight back to the screen. Guzman a walk, his first time up. 3, 4, and 5 in the order due up. Now Rommie with the pitch. And a check swing and a foul tip. Guzman just got a piece, and it got a piece of De La Cruz. Fastball down and away. He checked his swing, and it deflected off the inside of De La Cruz's left leg. The unprotected part. Now 1-2 it remains, and they'll give De La Cruz a little time. Rommie's set, and he'll try it again. And a curveball fouled off. Out of play, left field side, and way back over the end of the concourse. A run on 4 hits for York. No runs on 1 hit for Camden. Rommie ready again. And kicks and delivers. And it just missed inside. Guzman putting up a fight. That one was close. Rommie wanted it. Well, now goes to 2-2. And he fires, swung on and bounced over the mound. Valdez charging across second. He gloves and fires to first. Valdez moving way to his left. He handles it for out number 1. Now the Revs back home tomorrow to wrap up this weekend. A 5 p.m. start. It'll be Sean Hill against Bill Murphy. It is our Hunger Games promotion tomorrow. Couples competing between innings for prizes. And also pregame autographs, catch in the field, postgame kids run the bases, a $1 dog day presented by Hatfield Quality Meats. Here's Ryan Strebe, who lays off a little high. Hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. Maple Donuts Day as well. If you buy a dozen at any Maple Donuts location, 2 free ticket vouchers to tomorrow's game. Here's the 1-0, and that's in tight. And tickets, of course, also on sale at YorkRevolution.com. 717-801-HITS and at the Apple Chevrolet ticket office. There's the 2-0. And that's just outside. Rommie falls behind, 3-0. Strebe DHing tonight. And the pitch, and that's over for a strike. Thought he might get a green light there. They're down 1-0. They're on a 6-game losing streak. He's a righty. The wind's blowing out to left, but he took it. 3-1, and it's outside, and Rommie guilty of his 3rd walk of the evening. There's Strebe, a 1-out base runner, and Mike Costanzo up next. Costanzo, a strikeout looking his first time. Revs entering play tonight, 7-8 in the second half. First pitch is a curveball yanked into right, a base hit. Now Costanzo, first pitch swinging, and after being caught looking on a curve last time, he jumps on one here, pulls it through the open right side of the infield. He is now 3 for 34 against York. And it's 1st and 2nd for Joel Guzman. The Revs tied with Sugarland and Southern Maryland all at 7 and 8. A game behind Lancaster, who's 8 and 7. And on our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard, Lancaster a 4-run first inning at Sugarland tonight. 4-0. Leading in the bottom of the first. Here's Guzman, who swings first pitch and lines a foul down through the Revs bullpen. Karam out into right. Talvin Nash down there will chase it. No balls and a strike on Guzman, who struck out swinging his first time up. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Good change up down. Other games going on. Southern Maryland a 1-0 lead at Somerset in the second. And Bridgeport hosting Long Island and leading 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th. Bluefish off to a heck of a start. 0-2. And it's lined the other way. And fair right on the line. And down into the right field corner. Strebe around to score. Costanzo's in at third, and Joel Guzman with another RBI on a double the other way in right. Ties it up 1-1. And maybe Mace didn't think so. He's heading out to question Chris Carroll. The Revs bullpen, I believe, thought it was foul, which brings Mace out. A Guzman who homered last night, I couldn't believe off the bat that it stayed fair. I thought it would have some slice to it. And Mace pointing at where he thought it landed, or at least asking Carroll if he was sure. At least have to keep them honest. But it's going to be an RBI double and a 1-1 game. Guzman with his 43rd run driven in, 5th most in the league. Came in tonight hitting .400 against York. Here's Daniel Rocket, who swings and misses on a changeup. Revs with the corners shaded in, the middle infield pretty much all the way back. Valdez maybe a step up at shortstop, but well back on the dirt. So a grounder to the middle would score a run. And the pitch here is bounced toward third. Pounds backhands, throws home, and dead meat is Costanzo trying to score. He slides right into De La Cruz's tag. Now, he went on contact, and Pounds did have to backhand it, and makes a slick play on the backhand short hop. And not a ton of room to make that throw either with the runner coming home, but right on the money to De La Cruz, who tags him out. No 2 down, and here's Jose Hill with first and third. Hill a ground out to short his first time tonight. And Rommie with the pitch. Fastball called strike on the outside corner. Trying to work out of trouble and keep the game tied. There's the 0-1 fastball missed away. It's the first run that he's given up against Camden. He went 6 scoreless in his first start against them this season. Now into his stretch. And the 1-1 fastball, a strike. Actually a changeup, check that. Over the inside part of the plate. And ahead of Hill, 1-2. And Hill has been swinging a hot bat. He's also been really tough against lefties. There's the 1-2. And it misses way high and outside. He has feasted on left-hand pitching. Overall, he's at 246, but against lefties, 381 with 4 of his 5 homers. Well, Rommie, as he came set, Hill had asked for time and backed out. Barcelona, Venezuela native. Here's the stretch from Lewis. And now the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another big strikeout for Rommie. His 4th of the night, and he strands runners at the corners. Blew him away at 92. Only the 1 run comes across. 2 hits. And 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's a 1-1 game.
You line your feet up at the edge of the starting block, shake out your arms, and then you push off the block in one fluid motion, fully extending your body, cutting into the water with nothing on your mind but the mechanics. You're a swimmer, and whether it's practice time in the pool or crunch time in a meet, Flying Feet is with you every stroke of the way.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is a swimmer's paradise. Get suits by Finis, Dolphin, Nike, Adidas, Speedo, Arena, and Tier. Pick up practice gear, team gear, and training equipment like fins, snorkels, and kickboards. The Flying Feet team has high-tech competitive suits, customizable caps, goggles, even goggle repair items. Shower down with swimmer shampoo and body wash, plus suit wash to limit the wear and tear of chlorine. Time to dive into the pool? Then it's time for Flying Feet Sports Shoes. Flying Feet. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83 next to Battery Warehouse.
Hi, this is Tom Dasher, president of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in retirement planning and strategies to meet individual personal goals. Whether you are looking for wealth accumulation or to maximize your retirement income. Oh, heck, this is sounding just like another commercial. Hey, listen, it's this simple. We use risk-free investment vehicles, whether you are looking to still build wealth accumulation or you want retirement income or a combination of both. It is all about getting your money parked in the place that will benefit you the most. If you want to do that, call me. My office number is 246-3879, or my mobile is 487-2096, or contact me at my new website at tomdasher.com.
Follow York Sports on your Android. Search Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
It wasn't food this time. Bottom of the fourth, a 1-1 game as Jacob Calderon looks at a slider for a strike. Revs scoring in the bottom of the third. Riversharks answering in the top of the fourth. And the next one's just outside, a changeup. But only the one run given up by Rommie, who was facing second and third with a run home and only one out. Pitch to Jacob is over for a strike. Now 1-2. He bounced a single into right his first time up. And the pitch swung on and jammed, but fisted into center. He muscles a base hit into center field, behind in the count, and fights it off. And Calderon 2 for 2 on the night. On the video board for him, they have applied antlers. Matt, how many did you make reindeer? Was it just him, or is he part of like a whole fleet? One or two? Calderon. The leadoff hit. Here's Talvin Nash, and takes a strike over the inner half. Great email coming in from one of our listeners, by the way. Good to hear from Jay again. I appreciate that. The 0-1, and a slider. That misses low. Nash a strikeout looking his first time. His first plate appearance since July 13th when he was beamed on the forearm by a Matt Wright fastball. Now the stretch and the 1-1. Fastball, that's over for a strike. Now, the one good thing, the first couple of at-bats, Nash has seen a good number of pitches from Gleason. He takes a strike here, but the more he can see, the quicker he'll get the timing and the tracking back. There's definitely a visual element to it. Hitters talk about tracking pitches, and Gleason misses in the dirt, 2-2. 1-1 our score. On a stretch. And the pitch. And a breaking ball chopped toward the line at third and foul. Gleason from La Junta, Colorado. He was a Red Sox draft pick in 06. Out of a junior college in Colorado, but did not sign. Then drafted by the Orioles out of St. Mary's College of California a year later. 7 years in the Orioles system. Pitch to Nash is lined to the gap in left center field and down for a hit. Rocket cuts it off in front of the track. He'll throw to second, and Nash is out easily there. Calderon does go to third. Nash, trying to take an extra base, was out by a wide margin at second. But he does have a base hit in his first game back in the lineup. Unfortunately, the first out of the inning, but he puts Calderon at third, and the Revs look to go back in front. Now Rocket, with his speed, able to get to it and cut it off before it went to the fence, and I think maybe Nash thought it would go all the way to the wall. Here's Perez, who looks at a slider for a strike. They'll play the infield up. Perez, a fly out to center, his first time. On the stretch, the 0-1. And a swing and a ground ball, base hit to left. Calderon in to score. And stay hot, Dre. Rips an RBI single to left. Revs lead again, 2-1. Through the drawn-in infield, Chavez laid out to his right from shortstop, but it was already by him. And Perez with RBI number 35 of the year. And the Revs answer right back and lead again. Now here's Luis De La Cruz. All three hitters with singles so far this inning. And De La Cruz will ask for time and back out. It's interesting that they play the infield in the fourth inning. Revs take advantage as Gleason throws over. Then again, had they been back and Perez did that, Calderon would have scored anyway. Well, most likely. It was hit hard. Here's a fastball, strike called at the knees. And 0-1 on De La Cruz, who lined out to right his first time. You know, I bet that on that play at second, I bet Nash thought that the way he hit that ball, it would go to the fence. Here's the 1-0, or 0-1 rather. Board was off by a pitch. And this one's low to even it at 1-1. But Michael Rocket, yet again, gets to one that perhaps not everybody would. Pitch, and a swing and a grounder the other way. Took a high hop and into right field. Perez rounds second. He'll get back on. It's a bad hop single for De La Cruz. And that's 4 straight hitters with base hits here this inning. First and second with still only 1 out. The fact that Matera is only 5'8" also helped De La Cruz's cause there. It took a high hop. He jumped and couldn't adjust. And going to his left, he would have only had 1 play to first base. It turns out he had no play as it skipped into the outfield. Here's Mikey Reynolds. He takes a little bit high on a slider. Reynolds 0 for 2 thus far tonight. Gleason with the 1-0. And he tried to check on a slider down low, but went. 1 ball, 1 strike. Revs now out hitting Camden 8-3. Hate to harp on the out made at second. And you love the aggressive play, but hopefully they can still turn this into a big inning. With 1 out on the board, the pitch, and a swing and a miss, a fastball down. Reynolds unable to connect. Gleason made it as high as AAA in 2011 and 12. He's been a starter and a reliever during the course of his career. Here's the stretch, and the 1-2. That missed outside, a fastball. Revs are facing him for the second time. He took a no decision first time around, but gave up just 3 runs in 6 innings. The game back in May at Campbell's Field. 2-2. And that's in the dirt, and Hill keeps it in front. Well, you don't have guys on base here that you would normally run with, but you do have a very good contact hitter at the plate. It'll be interesting to see how they handle this. The 3-2 not going, and it's lined to left center for a hit. Polo's going to send Perez. Rocket the throw in. He slides, and he's in there. Dre scores, and Mikey Reynolds with the RBI single. Into left center, and it's a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. 5 batters and 5 singles here in the fourth inning, and 2 runs on the board. And the 5 consecutive hits, tying a season best for the Revs in a single game. Single inning. They had 5 in a row in a game in Camden back in May. And Mikey, who's normally setting the table and scoring, he has scored 13 runs this season. He's now driven in his 7th. Saw a lot of pitches from Gleason in that at-bat and got one he liked and roped it up the middle. Now here's Wilson Valdez, first and second, a 3-1 lead. And the first pitch, a slider up in the zone, but called a strike. Valdez 1 for 2. He singled and scored in the third. Revs with 1 in the third, and now answering Camden's 1 in the fourth with 2 of their own. The pitch, and a ground ball kicked by Gleason right to Chavez, who feeds second, and they turn a 1-6-4-3 double play. That thing looked like it was headed up the middle as well, and Gleason stuck his foot down, and so often you'll see it redirect into no man's land, but he tipped it right to his shortstop. Revs do score twice in the inning. That would have been a 6th straight hit. The streak ends at 5. 1 runner left. 3-1 is the lead as we head to the 5th.
An invasive pest that's already killed millions of ash trees is bearing down on our communities. The emerald ash borer, or EAB, means certain death for every ash tree it infects. The good news is that you can protect your property's ash trees with help from Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our EAB prevention methods are effective, environmentally safe, and less costly than removing your dead tree, which is the only alternative to prevention. Learn more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Tires aren't all the same, and neither are tire dealers. So find a dealer who carries Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Next time you need tires, don't deal with amateurs. See the tire experts. The friendly, knowledgeable sales team at L&M Tire and Wheel in Abbottstown can help you take changing weather in stride and save.
This is the Rich Eisen Show.
Do it for me. Do it for America.
Rich Eisen.
Looks like Mark Sanchez, this is his team now. And he dropped a 50-yard dime on Jeremy Macklin in his first pass attempt. And Jason Peters says he didn't know it was Sanchez back there. He didn't know that Foles went out. He turns around to celebrate with his quarterback and give him an attaboy. And it's Sanchez.
The Rich Eisen Show.
Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. There's only one place for local high school sports. Sports Radio 1350.
Hi, this is United States Olympic gold medalist Jenny Finch. You're listening to York Revolution Baseball on Sports Radio 1350. WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs back in front as Rommie Lewis starts off Michael Rocket with a first pitch strike. We begin the 5th inning tonight, 3-1, York in front. And the 0-1 And it misses down in the dirt. Rocket a single to right field his first time, and then a big outfield assist in the bottom of the fourth. I think the toughest part of the play, though, which he actually made look easy, was getting to the ball in the gap. And then the throw, he had plenty of time. Rommie missing outside on a changeup. 2 balls and a strike. And he's ready. And delivers. And a swing and a pop foul back into the crowd, right side. 2-2. Rommie fires. And a changeup, strike 3 called. He snuck it over the inside corner. Michael Rocket with words and shaking his head no at Bill Reuter as he walks off. But Rommie racks up his 5th strikeout of the night. That one away here in the bottom or the top of the 5th. Now we go to the top of their order. Brandon Chavez, who's grounded out and walked. 3-1 the lead for York. And Rommie with the pitch. That's outside for ball 1. Chavez, who played in the All-Star game this year. The walk that he took in the 3rd is 39th of the year, 3rd in the league. 1-0, and that's right down the middle, a strike. And early in the season, he was at the top of the league in batting, as we mentioned. And a long hitting streak in May. 370 on a 14-gamer. The 1-1. And a curveball and a good one. Rommie delivers the wrinkle and gets the strike call. And ahead of him 1-2. Now they set up way in. And the pitch way out. All the way to the backstop. Well, I think he missed his spot there. 2-2. Just a bit outside. 2-2 pitch. And a changeup driven deep in left field. Gone. A home run for Brandon Chavez. His 4th of the year, and he goes yard against his former team. Clears the arch nemesis down the line in left. And Camden's leadoff man makes it a 3-2 score. Fourth home run this season. And Rommie left the changeup over the plate. Might have been sitting on it the way he swung. Here's Patty Matera, who lays off one that misses up and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Next one is swung on and fouled back. It'll bounce out of the suite level, I believe, or did it stay up there? It did stay up top. 1 ball, 1 strike. Chavez, not the most likely of power sources. The 1-1, and that misses down low. And he stayed back on a changeup that was over the middle. Now a 1-run game again. The 2-1, and a line drive up the middle, base hit. Patty Matera follows with a single into center. And the Riversharks with their 5th hit. And here comes Fletch, who will walk to the mound and pay Rommie a visit. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification here on Revolution Radio.
First in York, first in sports. Your only local sports station. The new Sports Radio 1350, WOYK, York, Pennsylvania.
Rommie in a little rut, I guess, here in the 5th. strikeout to begin things, but a single following the home run. So Fletch with a little chat before they face Carlos Guzman. He's walked and grounded out tonight. On our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard, Lancaster now a 5-0 lead at Sugar Land. That game in the third. Bridgeport hosting Long Island. Bluefish lead 3-1 in the bottom of the seventh. They came in today at 11-4. Half a game in front of Somerset for first in the Liberty Division. The Patriots, who have yet another winning streak, 7 in a row, coming in tonight. Trail Southern Maryland 1-0 in the fourth. Here's Carlos Guzman, who looks at a strike. Guzman a walk and a ground out tonight. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a fly ball the other way in left. Fading foul. Patterson gives it a look. And turns out Guzman hit it pretty deep. That foul over the end of the seating ball in left. 0-2. Guzman a long walk around back to the plate. I don't know if he felt something on that swing, but takes a little stroll. Never did drop the bat. And now steps back in. Here's the stretch. Couple of checks at first. The 0-2. And he slaps it on the ground at short. Backhanded Valdez. Fires to second. Reynolds the turn. What a fantastic 6-4-3 double play. Valdez speeding way over to his right. Turned and fired a strike to Mikey, who had time to do the rest. And the inning ends quickly with help of the twin killing. Brandon Chavez, the solo homer, shrinks the lead. 1 run, 2 hits, nobody left. Halfway home tonight. Revs lead it 3-2 here in the middle of the fifth.
Is your home team stuck in the doldrums of summer? Does your family wake up calling every day a boring day? Well, step up to the plate and pull them out of that slump by calling in the big hitter.
Maple Donuts.
Here's the game plan. Wake up early before anyone else, sneak out of the house, and run down to the nearest Maple Donuts, where Charlie and his team are busy loading up the bases with 58 varieties of freshly made Maple Donut All-Stars. And what a lineup! Oh, so sweet glazed Maple Donuts. Sprinkles, always a fan favorite, both chocolate and vanilla. Jelly-filled, cream-filled, chocolate peanut-covered, even peanut butter devil's food. Then round the corner and head for home with your big Baker's Dozen box of freshly picked winners. Your family will roll out of bed, stumble down the stairs, walk into a kitchen filled with that irresistible smell, and cheer you as they start their day the Maple Donuts way. So step up to the plate and bring them home, slugger. Maple Donuts, the perfect game plan for the perfect summer breakfast surprise.
Maple Donuts taste right.
Stop by York Mitsubishi and check out the 2015 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Available in both front wheel and four-wheel drive. Buy for as low as $16,995 and get 0% financing for 72 months while inventory lasts in July. Every Mitsubishi Outlander Sport comes with our famous 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty. York Mitsubishi, where Mitsubishis always cost less. Located on Roosevelt Avenue, just off Route 30 in York.
Hi, this is Dan Patrick. Join me weekday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Revs a 3-2 lead. Eric Patterson leading off in the bottom of the fifth. Then Gleason misses a shade high on him. Patterson a deep fly out in the first, a walk in the third, which helped lead to the Revs' first run. Pitch to him is foul tipped off Hill, who came out of his squat right away. That one got a piece of him, and he'll walk it off. Patterson, Boggs, and Pounds due up. Now, Camden's athletic trainer Dan Brine coming out to have a look at their catcher. He says he's all right. De La Cruz took one earlier tonight as well. Recovered from pretty quickly. Well, give Heel a moment, and Patterson will make his way back to the plate. 3-2, the Revs lead as we start the home half of the fifth. And Gleason with the pitch. Big curveball, missed very high. Wind to the 2-1. And a foul back against the net. He went in with his fastball. 2-2. Revs with 9 hits, including 5 in the fourth inning. It only led to 2 runs. 2-2. And a swing and a looper the other way in left center. And Brandon Chavez with a tremendous grab going out from short. A broken bat loop from Patterson, and Chavez an over-the-shoulder grab, and then sidestepping his left fielder Daniel Rocket as he hung on to it. And a great running grab going away for the first out. Broken bat brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. If you've got an ash tree, then, well, you have an EAB concern. And let Heritage take care of that for you. Visit them online at heritagelawnandlandscape.com. Here's Brandon Boggs, who asks for time and backs out. Chavez homers in the top of the inning, keeps the leadoff man off base with that catch in the bottom of the inning. And now Boggs watches the first pitch strike. Boggs 1 for 2, RBI single. And a fastball in tight. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 and a breaking ball. Cuts over. A strike called. And the next one just missed inside, a fastball. 91 on that heater from Gleason, about as high as it's been all night. 2-2. And the pitch just missed away. Good eye from Boggs. He works it full. Last inning, the 5 hits, only leading to 2 runs, and you can thank Gleason, who had a big role in that. Here's the 3-2. Curveball missed high. A 3-2 hook. Interesting. And he issues the walk to Boggs, who is on base for the second time tonight. Second walk that the Revs have drawn. And here's Brian Pounds, who's 1 for 2 with an infield hit. But Gleason, who had that kick save, deflecting the ground ball back at his feet, went for an inning-ending double play in the fourth. Perhaps the inning could have been more productive as Pounds takes down low. Ball 1. Now move to first, and Boggs dives back. Stretch and another move to first. Boggs diving in again as Gleason diverts some attention his way. Boggs with 5 steals on the year in 10 tries. Now the 1-0 and a breaking ball and a generous strike. No argument from Pounds. I guess it cut down into the zone. Looked a little high from here, but it was close. The 1-1 and a swing and a foul out of play, right field side. Now Gleason changing speeds. Curveball and then the fastball. Pounds late on that one. 1-2. Pounds coming in tonight, hitting .419 against his former team. Last night, his second home run against them. 1-2, and that's inside as he flinches back. Last night, his 5th home run in 9 games. He drove in 2, giving him 14 ribbies the last 10. Has an RBI in 7 of those 10. 2-2, Boggs running, and it's fouled straight back. Had to swing. Fastball up, but close with 2 strikes. Boggs, who had a good jump, will return to first. That one will end up on the roof. On the stretch, another 2-2. He goes again, and a swing and a line drive base hit to left. Boggs is going to try it, and Daniel Rocket thought better of the throw. He'll just toss it into second. Boggs goes first to third, and Brian Pounds with another hit. And the Revs with 10 in the first 5 innings tonight. It's first and third with 1 out. Trying to add to a 1-run lead, and Jacob Calderon to the plate. Running on the pitch, Pounds lined it towards short. If Chavez was able to reach it, it would have been an inning-ending double play. But it was just high into his right. And Pounds finds the outfield grass. First and third for Calderon, who's 2 for 2. First pitch, he swings, lines one the other way and left, and it'll carry off the base of the wall. Boggs in to score. Pounds on a dive at third is thrown out, trying to go first to third. Calderon into second, though. He drives in the run, and it's a 4-2 game here in the bottom of the 5th. RBI double for Calderon. First pitch swinging, and he's 3 for 3 tonight. Goes the other way, and it flew off the base of the Powerball sign in left. Now the problem for Pounds there, Daniel Rocket got a hard carom. It came right off the base to him, and the base of the wall is a lot springier. I believe it's concrete, in fact. Up high is the plywood. Here's Talvin Nash. He lays off a little high on a slider. That's the second time tonight the Revs have been thrown out trying to take an extra base, but they're playing aggressively. Pitch to Nash, a slider, and Gleason gets this one down. It's a called strike. And now Camden will get some bullpen activity as a left-hander grabs a ball. The 1-1 swung on and trickled foul behind the plate. RBI double for Calderon. Pounds thrown out 7-5 at third base. Pitch, and it misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nash 1 for 2 tonight. Singled last time up. He was the other one thrown out trying to take an extra base. 2-2. Fastball just missed away. And Gleason a little bothered as he tugs at his cap. Chris Widger wants to know where it missed. Nash works it full. On the stretch, and the 3-2. Breaking ball inside. He twists away and takes ball 4. So Talvin Nash is on for the second time tonight. The last inning, the Revs, actually, if you go back to the second inning, they're base runners tonight. In the second inning, they had back-to-back hitters reach. In the third inning, they had 3 straight reach. Last inning, 5 straight hits. And now that's the 4th consecutive batter to reach base here in the 5th. The out at third base with Pounds trying to go first and third. Factoring in, but another base runner. Here's Perez, and a breaking ball from Gleason misses high. Revs lead at 4-2. First and second with 2 outs for Dre, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI single last inning. 1-0, and that misses down low. Perez now has Gleason in a dangerous spot. A hitter's count, 2-0. Revs have scored for a 3rd straight inning and now hunting for more. And Gleason into his stretch. The 2-0. And he got a breaking ball over for a strike. A 2-0 slider. After seeing what Perez did last night, probably does not want to serve him a fastball if he can avoid it. The 2-1 missed outside on a fastball. And it's a 3-1 count. Once again, heavily in the hitter's favor. Now Gleason ready. 3-1. And a swing and a ground ball foul. Third base side. 3-1 slider. 30-pitch inning for number 30. Sean Gleason, who threw a slider on 2-0. Another one on 3-1. Does not want to give in to Perez. Runners will be on the move. The 3-2 and a swing and a fly ball hit deep down the line in right, but foul into the picnic area. That bounces past the Mezzogiorno Picnic Pavilion itself. What's going on, Everett? How are they treating you down there? Wonderful? That's good. Hey, great article in the newspaper from Jim Sipe. Writing about Everett George, our ancient visiting clubhouse. Man, I'm just kidding, Everett. Another 3-2. And a swing and a well-hit ball. Straightaway center. Rocket back. And runs down another one. You gotta be kidding me. How many runs has he stolen from the Revs this season? Perez with another blast. This one on a line drive to straightaway center. And Michael Rocket, like he is a rocket, racing back, reached up and somehow was able to reach it. And they have to settle for 1 run, but they do pad their lead. So close to a big inning. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left. We go to the 6th. It's a 4-2 Revs lead.
Broadway transmission? I don't know how they do it.
We've been in business for 60 years at the same location.
I don't know how they do it.
It's our long-term nationwide warranties.
Oh, and don't forget our online appointment scheduling.
I still don't know how they do it.
They towed my van at no cost with my repair.
It's our ATRA certified technicians. Don't forget the good-looking genius in the office.
Come on, man. I know they helped me with financing. Still, with my bad credit, I don't know how they do it.
I did my research and felt comfortable that Broadway is a AAA approved specialty repair shop. I showed my AAA card and saved some hard-earned cash.
I was happy to get a $100 rebate in the mail after the job was done.
I sure don't know how they do it, but I do know they get it done, and they get it done right.
Broadway Transmission. We'll get your shift together and back on the road fast. Check us out on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Revolution! Woo! The Cowboy Monkeys are back at Santander Stadium, August 11th. Revolution Baseball is better than ever. 2015 brings incredible entertainment, amazing giveaways, and of course, fireworks. The world-famous Cowboy Monkey Rodeo is back August 11th, performing between innings and post-game. Get your tickets at YorkRevolution.com. Revolution!
On air, online, and on your smartphone. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
4-2 the lead. We start the 6th. Rommie's first pitch is outside on Ryan Strebe, leading things off. Revs have scored in 3 straight innings. The Sharks in back-to-back innings. Pitch to Strebe is lined and into left. A base hit. Leadoff single to begin the 6th. And Strebe with Camden's 6th hit of the night. Revs do have bullpen activity. Rommie is at 85 pitches now. There's Mike Costanzo, who's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single of his own. First pitch, fastball, it's a called strike. Twilight here tonight. Another pleasant evening here in York. The 0-1 fastball, strike 2 called on the outer edge. Costanzo again is jawing at Bill Reuter. And really going at it. One thing that Bill does a good job of is not enhancing the argument. He lets the hitter have his say. And the 0-2, and a swing and a pop-up. Back toward the screen. De La Cruz gives it a look, and he makes the play as he bangs against the backstop. Excellent job by Luis De La Cruz, coming straight back to the net. And with his glove turned upward, made the grab as he ran against the netting. Reaching in against the net, little snow cone, but hung on. 1 away here in the 6th. Revs have right-hander Luis Perdomo up in the bullpen. If he gets in, he'll make his debut. Here is Joel Guzman. Big right-hand hitter. And Rommie with the pitch. Fastball just missed away. Guzman a strikeout and an RBI double tonight. Tied the game at 1-1 in the 4th. Now the 1-0. And he swings and fouls it away. Right field side. Revs a 4-2 lead, 6th inning. Now Lewis into the stretch. 1-1. Swung on and lined into left field. A hit. Patterson in left tonight. Over into the alley. Cuts it off. Fires toward third. Relay from Valdez, though, is late. And Strebe goes first to third. Patterson had to go toward the gap to cut it off. And it's first and third with 1 out here in the 6th. Joel Guzman with his 2nd hit of the night. Tough out for the Revs all year. Batting .400 coming in against York. Now Camden threatening again. And here is Daniel Rocket, who struck out and hit into a fielder's choice. First pitch is swung on and missed. Rommie goes right at him with the fastball. 0-1. Now ready again. And the 1-strike pitch. Change up down low. De La Cruz collapses over it. Daniel Rocket was at Wilmington in the Royals system to begin the year. The Rocket boys from Sugar Land. On the 1-1, swung on and fouls it back. As that comes out of the upper deck. 1-2. Rocket, a 9th-round pick of the Royals 2 years ago. He went to the University of Texas at San Antonio. Here's the stretch from Rommie. And the 1-2. Swing, and he just got a piece on a curveball. Just nicked it foul. This year at Wilmington, he had hit just 141. Last year with the Blue Rocks, he hit 205. Now Rommie ready. Another 1-2. And a ground ball back to Rommie. Throws to second. Valdez slings it to first. Another double play. 1-6-3 on a bouncer right back to Lewis. He threw a strike to Valdez in perfect rhythm, cutting across the bag and sidearmed it to first to finish things off. Third double play turned by the Revs tonight. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still a 4-2 York lead.
Providing quality services efficiently and in a timely manner to its clients is the mission of the law firm of Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins. GSLSC is equipped to handle any real estate transactions, leases, residential and commercial real estate settlements, zoning issues, and all matters involving municipalities. They are also experienced in the formation and operation of family real estate ventures that are tax sensitive to the needs of the investors. Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins is an approved title insurance agency and can provide you with title insurance and legal representation at one low cost when buying a home or investment property. Don't risk any real estate settlement without an experienced real estate attorney from the law firm of Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins at your side. Phone 717-757-7602. They've been handling residential and commercial real estate matters in South Central Pennsylvania for more than 50 years. With mortgage interest rates at an all-time low, now is the time to buy or refinance. Phone 717-757-7602 today or visit their website, gslsc.com.
Savory's Funnel Cakes have brought their delicious funnel cakes from the York Fair to Santander Stadium. Be sure to visit their stand on the third base concourse near the Hop Corner, as they offer both regular and pumpkin funnel cakes. Also, be sure to check out Savory's Funnel Cake Eating Challenge played between innings during York Revolution home games. They also offer event catering. Give Savory's a call at 717-271-3485. That's 717-271-3485. Savory's Funnel Cakes, York's delicious delicacy for all to enjoy.
The radio home of the Revs. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Hi, this is Cannonball Charlie, and you're listening to York Revolution Baseball on the home of the Revs, WOYK 1350. First in York, first in sports.
Revs still with a 4-2 lead. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Left-hander Zach Braddock, the new pitcher for Camden. Pitching change is once again brought to you by Maple Donuts. And Luis De La Cruz will lead things off. Great play back against the screen in the top half of the inning to help out Rommie. It was a big first out. Now the Revs will face the lefty, Braddock. Sean Gleason goes 5, giving up 11 hits, 4 runs, all earned. 115 pitches in 5 innings, 67 strikes. And Braddock ready. 6-2 lefty fires, and it's over for a strike. Gleason walked 3. And struck out 1. And the Revs certainly made him work. Deep counts, ton of pitches, a lot of base runners. Now the 0-1, and a swing and a foul tip, just off behind the plate. The Revs with 4 runs, but they've stranded 7 runners in 5 innings. They've hit into 1 double play. They've had 2 runners thrown out on the bases trying to take an extra bag. The 0-2, and a swing and a foul back off the net. Braddock 2-2, a 4.57 ERA in 24 outings. Also has a save. Last season he was with Lancaster and then Bridgeport. Now delivers, and a breaking ball in the dirt, 1-2. Braddock, a South Jersey native, 27-year-old. He only appeared in 12 games last season, did make 3 starts, but struggled. His ERA a little over 6. On the 1-2, and a swing and a pop foul back behind the Revs dugout. And this will land a couple of rows in. Reynolds and Valdez to follow. The top of the order due next. Another 1-2. And a swing and a bouncer to short. Chavez to his right to line it up. Had to reach a little low, but he makes the adjustment, and a long throw to first is on target. 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Mikey Reynolds up next. Mikey tonight 1 for 3, an RBI single in the 4th. Revs scored in the 3rd on a Boggs RBI hit. Camden tied it with Guzman's double in the 4th. But then York reclaiming the lead with 2 in the 4th on 5 hits. Perez and Reynolds drove in runs. Pitch to Mikey, a curveball. It's a called strike. Then in the 5th inning, Camden inched within a run again on a Brandon Chavez homer, but the Revs got that run back on a Jacob Calderon RBI double. And that's where we are. 3-2 the lead. And Braddock into his stretch. Comes home. And a curveball misses outside. 1-1. Braddock was in the majors with Milwaukee. There's the 1-1 pitch, and a swing and a foul up over the roof, first base side. He was in the big leagues in 2010 and 11, 71 big league games. In 2010, had a 2.94 ERA. But a lot of players have unfortunate circumstances where they don't stick, and Braddock has several of those. He deals, and in this one ripped the other way but foul. Sends a couple of the Revs relievers scattering and rebounds back out onto the field. Among the issues that cost Braddock big league time, he was bitten by a scorpion in spring training in 2011. Had a sinus infection. He's set and delivers. And a line drive in right center, and Rocket dives and steals another one. I'm not even surprised anymore. Michael Rocket lays out and makes an unbelievable diving play. Full extension right off the grass. And robs Reynolds in right center. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. He has saved so many hits and runs against the Revs this season. Outstanding play, diving full extension in right center. 2 down, here's Wilson Valdez. Braddock with the pitch, and he misses in the dirt. On May 3rd of 2011, it was announced that Braddock was diagnosed with a sleep disorder and was headed to the disabled list. had a very unfortunate and rocky time there for a while. Here's the 1-0. And that misses down and in. 2 balls and no strikes. The lefty that threw in the 90s when he was coming up. Now delivers, and a swing and a bounce to third. One big hop to Costanzo. He'll take his time and fires it across. And Zach Braddock with a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 6th. And some significant help from, yet again, Michael Rocket in center field. And there's another reason why the Revs don't have more than 4 runs tonight. We go to the 7th inning. They do lead it. 4-2 is our score.
Core Design Group, a local architectural and structural engineering firm, is celebrating 10 years of serving its partners in York County and beyond. Core specializes in commercial, healthcare, houses of worship, industrial, higher education, and residential. For more information, visit our new website at www.core-designgroup.com or call 717-741-2046.
Looking for something cool to do this weekend? Looking for a different kind of family fun? Come to the coolest place in town, York Ice Arena. Get on the ice with your friends for Rock and Skate. The last Friday of each month. Every Wednesday is family night with free skate rentals for the whole family. And remember, the coolest place in town is also available for the coolest birthday party in town. For party package prices and public skating times, check out YorkSkate.com. Want to learn to skate? Want to suit up and learn how to play some hockey? Come to the coolest place in town, York Ice Arena. Learn to skate programs are now available for all ages, for every skating ability. Class levels range from beginner to freestyle, where you'll learn basic jumps, spins, and footwork. And skating rental is included. Or get on the ice for York Ice Arena hockey programs. Taught by Ice Arena coaches, boys and girls can learn proper techniques for the game. Rental equipment is available. Group skating lessons and beginner hockey programs are forming now. Plus, York City residents get a 50% discount. Register today. Go to YorkSkate.com.
All about local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOIK.
Top of the 7th, and Rommie Lewis ties Logan Williamson for the team lead with his 7th quality start. He will hand it over to Luis Perdomo, who will make his Revs debut as we start the 7th inning, just signed yesterday. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. 4-2 the lead, and Perdomo's first pitch with York is swung on and missed. As Jose Heels swings through a fastball at 91. Tonight has grounded out and struck out. Rommie goes 6, gives up 2 runs on 7 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. The 0-1, and it misses down and away. Rommie with 96 pitches, 62 of those for strikes. And now Perdomo, who began the year with Bridgeport, 51 major league games in his career. Stretches the arms out, comes set, kicks and fires, and a swing and a foul tip on a slider right at the plate. 1-2. Perdomo from the Dominican Republic. He had signed with the Indians in 06, and then made his big league debut with the Padres in 09. 35 games in relief. Stretches the arms high, sets the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a slider, and Luis Perdomo begins his time in York with a K. 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Perdomo also had a 1-game call-up with the Padres in 2010. Here's Michael Rocket. First pitch is fouled back to the net, a slider. Then in 2012, he was in 15 games with the Twins. It's the last time that he had pitched in the majors. The way he stretches the arms high, it's like he's doing the Mike DeMark. There's the 0-1. Fastball, strike two called. 92 on the outside corner. DeMark would be proud of that whole routine before the pitch. There's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He got Rocket chasing in the dirt. De La Cruz steps out and snaps it down to first. And 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 7th. Perdomo strikes out his first 2. Tosses that ball away. He's got a new one. He is extremely animated out there. He's a treat to watch, and he will face Brandon Chavez with 2 down. Chavez, a ground out, a walk, and a home run in the 5th. His 4th one of the season. No bat from the left now. Perdomo stretches the arms up twice and fires a fastball for a strike. The only thing that he does differently than DeMark is he stands a little bit more normally upright once he does come set, as opposed to still hunched over. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on a slider down low. Perdomo's been electric here in his first inning. He's ahead of Chavez, 0-2. 6-foot righty. Pitched in Mexico last year, a 10th-year pro. In the minors, 65 saves. He's ready. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss! He struck him out! A changeup down and away! And Luis Perdomo, welcome to the Revs. He strikes out the side in order in the top of the 7th in his York debut. 7th inning stretch tonight here at Santander Stadium. It's the Revs 4 and the Riversharks 2.
Nobody can turn your backyard into a backyard paradise better than Paradise Landscaping and Hardscaping. The outdoor pros at Paradise offer full outdoor maintenance, landscaping, hardscape design, and installation. And when it comes to fall planting, mulching, and cleaning up fallen leaves, you're in luck, Revs fans. Call before September 1st to schedule your fall cleanup and clean up with 10% off. Estimates are free, fully insured. Call 577-6234 or check them out on Facebook. Paradise Landscaping and Hardscaping in York.
WellSpan has helped many professional, student, and recreational athletes stay at the top of their game. And they can do the same for you. With a full spectrum of care, including sports nutrition, concussion management, orthopedic surgery, and physical therapy, our winning team can help you prevent an injury or treat one. For immediate care, call 1-877-482-5420. or visit wellspan.org/sportsmedicine.
Does your wealth advisor know how you take your coffee? At Smith, Mayer & Little Wealth Advisory Group, we genuinely get to know our clients, from their interests, goals, and dreams, right down to how they like their coffee. By understanding our clients on a personal level, we help them make wise financial decisions. In us, you will find a trusted confidant dedicated to your financial success. Smith, Mayer & Little, a wealth of knowledge about wealth. Get to know us over a cup of coffee, or visit us at financialjava.com.
Janney Montgomery Scott LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Your teams all the time. York's only place for local sports. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Bottom of the 7th inning, a 4-2 lead for the Revs. Eric Patterson will lead things off. Left-hander TJ Chisholm is the new pitcher for Camden. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. One of the many great things about our radio station is that in the month of December, we don't force Christmas music down your throats. But had we come back earlier during the inning break, you would have heard it here tonight. Christmas in July at the stadium. And the tunes befitting the theme as Chisholm starts Patterson with a first pitch strike. Patterson 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. 3, 4, 5 in the order, due up. Pitch to him is up a little bit. Chisholm started the year with Somerset. After about a week, ended up with Camden. Pitch to Patterson, swung on and missed. A fastball. He had a big rip. Chisholm's had a good year. 1-2 at 2.49 ERA in 23 outings. All but 2 of those with Camden. And a 5'10 lefty comes home and misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Chisholm from Chester, Pennsylvania. 2-2. And a breaking ball. Hooks outside. Patterson, another patient at bat. Working another pitcher deep in the count. Boggs and Pounds to follow. Looking for insurance here in the 7th inning. And a 3-2 swing and a miss. I think he took a little something off. Strikes out Patterson, 1 down. Take a look at our York Mitsubishi out-of-town scoreboard. And Lancaster now with a 5-1 lead at Sugarland in the 6th. Southern Maryland and Somerset tied at 1 in the 6th inning in New Jersey. And Bridgeport's beaten Long Island 3-2. The Bluefish will stay in first as they defeat the Ducks at Harbor Yard. Here's Brandon Boggs, who will bat from the right. First pitch is grounded through and into left. And Costanzo was up at third. Boggs had a nice size opening over there and grounds the first pitch right into it. He is 2 for 3 on the night, a 1-out single here in the bottom of the 7th. Bridgeport with their win earlier, now 12-4 in the second half. And Long Island's now 5 back. Long Island needs to either win the second half or hope that one of the 2 first half winners wins again, as they are way ahead in the wild card. Here's Brian Pounds, who looks at a backdoor curve, a strike. Tonight, he's 2 for 3. The Revs now with 12 hits as a team. And Boggs becomes the third with multiple hits. 4, 5, and 6 in the order all have multi-hit games. Boggs and Pounds 2 for 3. Calderon 3 for 3. The pitch. And a line drive, base hit left center. Pounds is 3 for 4. And Boggs up to second. Hit number 13 for the Revs tonight. And Pounds with another knock. Right over Chavez and into left center. And it's first and second for Jacob Calderon. Four to 2 is the lead and looking to add to it. Here's Calderon, who's 3 for 3. RBI double. Also a run scored. Lefty against lefty. First pitch, a breaking ball, swung on and missed. Chisholm with a just slightly lower arm angle. Not quite 3/4, but not quite over the top either. Revs have Stephen Penny up in the bullpen. 0-1. And a swing and a high fly ball right center. Michael Rocket reading it. Boggs will tag from second. Catch is made. And with that being out number 2, he'll stay at second base. Rocket gets it in quickly. And Calderon just got under it. 2 down. Hit it way up into the midnight gray, as we are just about all nightfall here in York. He was just a hair late and under it. that pitch was in. If he was able to get out ahead of it, and that thing could have gone a mile. Here's Talvin Nash with 2 on and 2 out. And Chisholm with the pitch. Breaking ball sails way in. 1-0. Mentioned Long Island's wild card lead. It's 10 games over Sugar Land. Say that's pretty good. Now the 1-0. And that's just off the plate away. Nash in his return to the lineup tonight, 1 for 2. Struck out looking his first time, but has singled and walked since. And now has a hitter's count to work with. With 2 men on, here's the stretch. And the 2-0 swung on, driven in the air, high and deep toward the right field corner. Guzman chasing, and it lands just foul against the wall. Just on the other side of the yellow line against the boards in right, down in the corner. And Nash just missed on a bid at extra bases and some late inning insurance. And it may have landed just short of the wall and one hopped it down around the end of the seating bowl from our vantage point. And it did not miss the line by much. 2-1. Nash showing some of his opposite field pop. And in that first BP round back with the team yesterday, he blasted some the other way too. Now back in the box after a long run around towards second. 2-1, swing and a miss. Breaking ball from Chisholm, and that evens things, 2-2. Revs tonight, their 5th inning in which they've had multiple hits out of 7. Boggs at second, Pounds at first, both with singles. Here's the stretch. 2-2 to Nash. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, and Chisholm works out of it. Talvin Nash made a bid at the right field corner, just missed. And the Revs leave 2 in the 7th. No runs on 2 hits in the inning. Couple of strikeouts for the lefty. And we go to the 8th. Penny coming in. Revs lead it 4-2.
Providing quality services efficiently and in a timely manner to its clients is the mission of the law firm of Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins. GSLSC is equipped to handle any real estate transactions, leases, residential and commercial real estate settlements, zoning issues, and all matters involving municipalities. They are also experienced in the formation and operation of family real estate ventures that are tax sensitive to the needs of the investors. Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins is an approved title insurance agency and can provide you with title insurance and legal representation at one low cost when buying a home or investment property. Don't risk any real estate settlement without an experienced real estate attorney from the law firm of Griffith, Strickler, Lerman, Salamis & Calkins at your side. Phone 717-757-7602. They've been handling residential and commercial real estate matters in South Central Pennsylvania for more than 50 years. With mortgage interest rates at an all-time low, now is the time to buy or refinance. Phone 717-757-7602 today or visit their website, gslsc.com.
Revolution! Woo! The Cowboy Monkeys are back at Santander Stadium, August 11th. Revolution Baseball is better than ever. 2015 brings incredible entertainment, amazing giveaways, and of course, fireworks. The world-famous Cowboy Monkey Rodeo is back August 11th, performing between innings and post-game. Get your tickets at YorkRevolution.com.
Revolution! The Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Go to the 8th inning tonight. It's a 4-2 Revs lead. And Stephen Penny will take over, a history-making appearance for Big Pen. the first pitcher in team history to make 200 appearances in his Revs career. Last night in his 199th, he earned his team record 13th win in relief with a 1-2-3 ninth inning, and one beauty of a play made over at first base where he dove into a flip. A flip to his first baseman, that is. Patty Matera will lead things off. And the first pitch is chopped foul. He's up there hacking. Bounced it over by his dugout. Although Penny just about did a flip on that play last night. Joe Dahl captured a great photo of it that we had on our website. There's a splitter down low, 1-1. Matera 1 for 3 on the night. 2, 3, and 4 in the order due for Camden. Ball loose coming in from Camden's bullpen, halting things momentarily. Penny 3-2, a 3.24 ERA and a team-high 35 outings. He deals, and a ground ball left side. Pounds, dives, can't get the grip, and Matera will reach without a throw. Infield hit. Made a full extension effort, knocked it down, but trying to scramble and pick it up off the dirt, couldn't get a grip, and Matera begins the 8th inning with an infield hit. And now Carlos Guzman to the plate. Tonight a walk and 2 ground balls, including a double play. And Penny ready. First pitch to Guzman is down and in as he kicks the back foot out of the way. Sharks with their 8th hit of the night compared to 13 for York. The Revs have missed on some opportunities to add to their lead. 1-0, and that's up high. And the infield hit for Matera ends a streak for Penny. He had retired every batter faced in 4 innings over his last 4 appearances. Or actually 4 1/3 innings, 13 batters retired. The 2-0, and a swing and a tip foul behind the plate. Guzman just got a piece of it, and that actually, I believe, hurt his right hand. His bottom hand is a left-hand hitter. And he takes a moment to walk it off. Something that he did on the swing there. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Penny has his sign. And the pitch. Just missed inside. He wanted it. And instead it's now a 3-1 count. Tying run at the plate here in the top of the 8th. And into his stretch. 3-1, missed up high, and the tying run now on base. An infield hit is followed by a walk. And the shame on Matera, he got the ground ball, just not in the right spot. And now a walk follows the infield hit. And Penny in some treacherous waters. Fletch will come out and make a visit. 2 on, nobody out here in the 8th. Ryan Strebe, the hitter. Revs also have Tony Pena if needed, as Penny is in for the 2nd straight night. 4th in the last 5. And he will face Strebe now, who tonight is 1 for 2. Single, a walk, and a run scored. Attendance announced tonight, 5,717. Now Penny ready to go. And Strebe shows bunt. And along the line at third, De La Cruz lets it go and snatches it foul. And Strebe with a beauty depth-wise, but just over the line foul, and they were going to have trouble there. And De La Cruz is shaken up somehow. He needs a moment to readjust. No balls and a strike. Didn't expect that from the cleanup hitter. The Revs don't think he'll do it again. They're back defensively. And Penny will lift the leg, looking Matera back, but maybe also trying to see if Strebe tips his hand early, which he did not. No balls and a strike. And now Penny's set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss! A high fastball. And Strebe whiffs on it. No balls and 2 strikes. Went right at him. Now ready again. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. Set up away, and Penny hits his spot. Right on the outside corner, and Strebe takes strike 3 for the first out here in the 8th. Big strikeout for Penny following the visit from Fletch. And now they'll face Mike Costanzo. Polo positioning the outfielders. Costanzo 1 for 3 tonight. All of that was against Rommie, who went 6. Now Penny steps off and back on. And time called. Another ball loose from Camden's bullpen to disrupt things. And now Penny ready to go. First pitch. Fastball, it's a strike over the inner half. 0-1. Nods yes to De La Cruz. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Costanzo trying to lift one. And a foul tip into the glove. No balls and 2 strikes. Penny trying to get tough after the first 2 had reached. Jumps ahead here. And they set up in again. The 0-2 missed up and in as Costanzo bends back. 1-2. Penny in agreement with it. The 1-2. Swinging a foul tip straight back. Fastball up. Costanzo just got a piece of it. De La Cruz was set up and in. It was more up and out over, but all Costanzo could do was tip it foul. And it remains a 1-2 count. Here's the stretch. The pitch, splitter, just missed. A little low, maybe in. 2-2. Yep, down and in it was. Now the 2-2. Missed inside with a fastball. Costanzo dances out of the way. So now from 0-2 to 3-2. Dangerous Joel Guzman is on deck. And Penny ready. And the payoff pitch. Swing, and he just got a piece and foul tipped it off De La Cruz, who's down and writhing in pain. He went down right away and rolls over and on his back, and he's in severe pain. Looking like a fish out of water trying to find his way back. Chong out to take a look at him, and he is really stung by that. Writhing in pain and twisting around on the ground. What a nasty sight. As he ends up flat on his stomach now as Chong tries to figure out what's going on. Oh, no. Right off the cakes. Oh, ouch. Right between the legs. Oh, not wish that on anybody. That's awful. I mean, they obviously wear the protective piece, but can't always help with that. Penny throws that heavy fastball, too. Oh, no, it wasn't between the legs? I thought it was... Oh. Inside of the knee and then inside of the other ankle. Here, I thought it... They bring the frame back. Matt Peterson from Revs TV is in here watching it with me. De La Cruz up to his feet. And he'll squat down for a moment, still trying to shake it off. You know what? Actually, that is really tough to tell. I don't know where it got him. It's either right between the legs, which obviously is a problem, or it was off the inside of his left knee, just missing the shin guard, and then it deflected against the inside of his right foot. But he's going to stay in. We're here watching the replay, and it's still tough to see exactly what it hit. Now we're thinking inside of the knee. Inside of the knee. My first... Now, and maybe the deflection off the foot. Maybe it's the foot that actually did the most damage to him. De La Cruz says he's ready, and he is tough. He was in an incredible amount of pain when he went down. Honestly, the first look at the replay, I thought it got him right between the legs, but maybe not. And those of you watching on Revs TV, seeing the same replay. Well, it's a full count. It remains on Costanzo. 2 on with 1 out, a 4-2 lead in the 8th. Penny ready. Another 3-2, and he missed high and away. And a walk loads the bases with 1 out. And the dangerous Joel Guzman coming up. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification here on Revolution Radio.
First in York, first in sports. Your only local sports station. The new Sports Radio 1350, WOYK, York, Pennsylvania.
Well, the go-ahead run is on at first. Tying 2 runs are in scoring position now, and Zach McPhee will pinch run for Costanzo as the go-ahead run at first base. Bases loaded with 1 out. And Penny facing Joel Guzman. Tonight 2 for 3 with an RBI double. First pitch is chopped toward third and foul. Down into the Camden bullpen and left. Guzman in the top 5 in the league in RBIs. Picked up his 43rd and on a double back in the 4th. Homered here last night. Penny the stretch, the 0-1. And a swing on a ground ball to short. Valdez takes it to the bag, throws to first. Their 4th double play turn tonight. 4 double plays, and Penny is out of it here in the top of the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left. Their 3rd ground ball double play, and the 4th one they've turned in total. We go to the bottom of the 8th. A great escape for Big Penn in his 200th appearance with York. It's still a 4-2 Revs lead.
Remember when the goal was to see how fast you could run home from school, play 99 straight innings of wiffle ball, or jump up onto anything? At WellSpan Health, we think making time to play is still a great goal. Being healthy is how you get there. And just in case your grown-up body can't keep up with your inner child, WellSpan Orthopedics walk-in injury care is there to help with a team specially trained in treating sprains, strains, and broken bones. If you have a WellSpan primary care physician, your visit is added to your electronic health record so your doctor may coordinate any follow-up care. You never need an appointment, and both our Apple Hill location in York and our new Hanover Orthopedics location are open evenings and weekends. You can get all the details about orthopedic walk-in injury care at wellspan.org/injury. At WellSpan Health, it's our goal to help you get healthy and stay healthy, no matter how old you are or how young you feel.
Summer is about taking time for what really matters. Spending time with the family, enjoying nature's beauty, having a healthy lawn you can be proud of, plus the time to enjoy it. With Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, you get world-class environmentally responsible lawn care from a hometown team. The result is a vibrant, beautiful lawn that turns heads and boosts curb appeal. Visit us at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Your home for Revolution Baseball. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
This is Hall of Fame third baseman Brooks Robinson. Catch York Revolution Baseball all season on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Bottom of the 8th, the 4-2 lead for the Revs. And guess what matchup we have here? Michael Click comes in for Camden. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. He will face Andres Perez. This was the matchup in the bottom of the 9th last night when Perez hit one into orbit. And he leads it off. First pitch is inside, ball one. Perez 1 for 3 tonight. RBI single in the 4th. In the 5th inning, belted one to deep center, and Michael Rocket robbed 2 more runs, making a great over-the-shoulder grab. A 1-0, and a swing and a pop foul down the right field side. Rattles off some picnic umbrellas, a ball and a strike. Looking for insurance with a 4-2 lead. Josh Judy getting ready in the bullpen. 1-1. Swing and a tap foul behind the plate. By the way, the home run last night, I was just thinking about this. If you're trying to envision it, it went over the trees and disappeared. 1-2 is down and away. On the other side of the arch nemesis. And I believe it cleared them by a lot. Cleared the power lines on the other side of the street and beyond. The 2-2, and a swing and a broken bat looper to first, and caught on the fly by Joel Guzman stepping in. Well, that's a shame. That bat had some magic in it, but I'm sure he's got some others in the rack that do also. Broken bat brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Hey, Matt, do you have an ash tree? You do? So who are you going to call? Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, that's right. as you probably have an EAB problem. That's rough. HeritageLawnandLandscape.com as Click misses in the dirt and all the way to the backstop on De La Cruz. De La Cruz 1 for 3 tonight. And what a tough cookie he is, staying in after that foul tip. Here's the 1-0, and he swings and pops a foul back. Out of play. Oh, Matt thinks he has an oak tree, not an ash tree. Well, why don't you get your story straight and then get back to us? Either way, Heritage Lawn and Landscape would do wonders for you. Here's the 1-1, and it's fouled off. Look out, coming back quickly on the first base side. Matt, do you have a lawn? They do lawn care too. So you're set. Tree care. Do you have land? They do landscaping. One, two, and a swing and a roller to short. Off the side of the mound, redirected to Chavez, and his throw is low and snuck under Guzman, and De La Cruz is safe. Be a throwing error on Chavez, and I'm not sure that the throw was in the dirt. The ball came up on him a little bit. Guzman stretched for it, but it glanced off the underside of his glove. I don't think he got the glove down low enough. He might have been fooled. And it almost rolled into the Revs dugout. Heel went running down to back up. Now the Revs will try to take advantage. That's the first error of the series on either team. And here's Mikey Reynolds, who's 1 for 4, an RBI single in the fourth. And Click with the pitch, a fastball. It's a called strike. Click 3-1, a 2.95 ERA in 37 games. Last night, his first loss of the year. Revs a 4-2 lead here in the bottom of the eighth. Now the 0-1, and that misses down and outside. Camden in the ninth inning will have 7, 8, and 9 due up. The Rockets with Heel in between. Now Click set. 1-1. And a swing and a tapper back to him. He comes in to glove it. Fires to second. Chavez turned to first is late. 1-6 as they team up on the lead out. Reynolds beats the relay to first. He'll take De La Cruz's spot there. By the way, McPhee stayed in to play third. Here's Wilson Valdez, who's 1 for 4 tonight, a single and a run back in the third. We'll see if he tries to work the count and give Reynolds a chance to steal and get into scoring position for him. Click into his stretch. And Reynolds going first pitch. It's low. Heel the throw, and it's late. And Matera had to grab it slightly off the bag. Reynolds in head first with his 11th steal. And indeed, into scoring position, and that did not take long. Didn't feel a need to try to time the pitcher. He went first movement. Now at second base for Valdez. 1-0 the count. Trying to drive in a 2-out insurance run. 1-0. Slider way outside. Downtown is in the Dietz and Blewett Insurance Diamond deck. They just don't quite know how to react to that. 2-0. Fastball misses outside. Valdez reaches, and he'll be taking one, if not two. Then Click will have to deal with Eric Patterson, who's on deck. There's the stretch from the righty. 3-0. And it's over for a strike. Valdez thought it was up and started toward first. 3-1. Back in, taps the plate. And Click has his sign. 3-1. And a swing and a foul the other way in right. Back toward the first base entrance gate. And now 3-2. 4-2 the lead here in the bottom of the eighth. Now Click set. And the pitch, Reynolds breaks for third, and a strike three called. Valdez upset as he fires the bat away, fires the helmet away. And the inning's over. No runs, no hits, one error and one left. And we'll go to the ninth. Revs will look to finish it off, leading 4-2.
Tennis used to be a very polite game. Today, tennis... Ace. Raises a racket.
Flying feet.
The style, the play, and the players are intense, athletic, and hard-charging. Flying Feet Sports Shoes welcomes the evolution of tennis and its battling players with a full line of specialty tennis shoes worthy of the new game. These aren't stand-around, look-pretty shoes. These are co-conspirators for the court. Shoes that will endure opponent after opponent, match after match. Shoes that move when and how you move and stop at your command. Shoes that fit and feel good so your feet are ready and able to take that next set. Flying Feet's team includes Asics, New Balance, Wilson, and K-Swiss in widths that fit. And the Flying Feet staff is always on the sidelines ready to help with your selection. Tennis, it's a whole new game. Be prepared to play it well.
Flying feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, just off exit 18 of I-83, right behind Domino's in York.
Tires aren't all the same, and neither are tire dealers. So find a dealer who carries Michelin and BF Goodrich tires. Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that provide exceptional performance and extraordinary value. BF Goodrich tires are built for drivers looking for high performance and aggressive styling. Next time you need tires, don't deal with amateurs. See the tire experts. The friendly, knowledgeable sales team at L&M Tire and Wheel in Abbottstown can help you take changing weather in stride and save.
Your county, your teams. Sports Radio 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Top of the ninth, Josh Judy takes over. It is his first save opportunity since June 29th. Revs with a 4-2 lead. Daniel Rocket will lead things off. Judy 2-2, a 2.78 ERA in 33 outings, 9 saves on the year. And a 4-2 lead. He will face Rocket, who's 0 for 3. Then Hill, and then Michael Rocket. And Judy into his stretch. First pitch of the inning is inside for ball one. Last save was June 29th against Sugar Land. Now the 1-0 and a fastball over for a strike. Even with the Revs having gone 6-4 in the last 10, haven't been many save opportunities. Judy was down for a couple of days when Penny picked up one. Here's a slider swung on and missed. Sailed away. Rocket had committed. It ended up way off the plate, but he was already in his swing. 1-2. Judy fooled him with a nasty one there. The 1-2 swung on and popped him up. Reynolds going out from second. In shallow right, he squeezes it and one away here in the top of the ninth. Nicely done, Ray. One out indeed. Here's Jose Hill. He's 0 for 3 with a ground out and 2 strikeouts. And he'll take his time stepping in. And now ready. Judy with the pitch. And a check swing. It's a called strike anyway, and Hill can't believe it. Fastball in. 92 on the gun. No balls and a strike. Now Judy ready. And the 0-1 slider breaks down and away. Revs trying to win the first 2 here at home against Camden this weekend, and a 4th straight at home. The 1-1 swing and a miss. Another slider that generates a whiff, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And Judy with pretty nasty stuff here tonight. He's ready. And the 1-2 swing, and he pops it up foul. This will get out of play. A high fastball, and Hill able to spoil that one. Now Judy nods yes. Ready again. He fires. And a called third strike. Fastball froze him. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the ninth. And the Revs an out away from a 4th straight home win. A series win. That's a big one right there. Here's Michael Rocket, who's 1 for 3, single and 2 strikeouts. First pitch, slider, he sprays a foul into the stands on the first base side. 0-1. Ricocheted off something and went down about 15 rows. Somebody ends up with it. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Rocket just about came out of his shoes. And Judy a strike away from finishing it off. 0-2 with 2 outs in the ninth. He's ready. And the 0-2 pitch swung on and lined up the middle in a base hit. An 0-2 slider, and Rocket able to reach it and hooked it right past Judy's outstretched glove, and the game continues. Michael Rocket with a 2-strike single up the middle. And now Brandon Chavez to the plate, and the tying run will bat. Chavez tonight 1 for 3 with a home run in the 5th. Also reached on a walk tonight. He'll bat from the left. And Judy ready. First offering is swung on and grounded to short. Valdez, oh no, juggles it, and the game continues again. And the Revs with their first error of the night. Valdez came up before he had it. I don't know if the third base ump, Buzz Albert, was in his way. But now Patty Matera will bat. And Fletch wants to have a visit with Judy. And the game not finished yet. Rocket a single to keep it alive on an 0-2 pitch, which was surprising. And the way that Judy had gotten ahead of him. And now an error that prolongs things. And now folks here a little bit on pins and needles. Now the visit concludes, and Judy will face Matera, who tonight is 2 for 4. Tying run is at first base. And the first pitch, fastball, it's a called strike. And ahead 0-1. Fans want to see a W. And then their fireworks. Now the stretch. Couple looks back. The 0-1 just missed, down and away. It was close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Judy leans in. He nods yes. And the pitch. Missed down low. 2-1. Count tilts in Matera's favor. Stretch from Judy. The 2-1 missed low again. And now a ball away from having Carlos Guzman bat. If Matera reaches, the tying run will move into scoring position at least. Judy nods yes, he's ready. The 3-1 missed down and in. And now the bases loaded with Carlos Guzman coming up. Revs trying to get out number 27 in this game, which always seems to be the toughest. Now they will pinch run for the go-ahead run again at first base. Eric Frayne will pinch run for Matera. And now the tying run at second with Chavez, who's got pretty good wheels himself. Carlos Guzman, the hitter. And if he hits one in a gap or down a line, Camden with Frayne pinch running could take a lead. This has suddenly gotten very serious. And Judy ready to go. First pitch to Guzman, a fastball. Oh, just missed. He wanted that one. Oh, that was a strike. Watching the replay. And instead, they'll start off 1-0 against the 3-hole hitter with the bases loaded. Here's the stretch. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled. A check swing. And a foul over off the front of the Camden dugout. Guzman tonight, 2 ground balls to short. In between walks in his first and fourth plate appearances. And Judy looks in. He's ready to go. A 1-1. Swinging a ground ball foul, first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He threw a slider to get the ground foul. And ahead. Fans get behind Judy, trying to help him record this final out. Long look in, and Guzman will ask for time. Revs a 4-2 lead here in the top of the 9th. Camden has loaded the bases on a single, an error, and a walk. Now Judy looks in. He's ready to go. And the 1-2, swinging a pop foul out of play, left side. A slider that Guzman fouls off. They threw him a slider in on the previous pitch. He pulled the ground foul. This one was a slider away. And he fouls it to that direction. De La Cruz gives the signals. And Judy in agreement. The stretch. The 1-2. Slider lined into center for a base hit. Chavez coming home, bogs the throw, it's late, and Camden has tied this game in the 9th inning. 4-4 on 4 straight, batters reaching with 2 outs in the 9th. I cannot believe it. An 0-2 single, and then an error. And eventually Camden ends up with the tying runs on the board. They were a pitch away from winning, a ground ball away from winning, and now we're tied up. And Mace will lift Judy as the save situation has gotten away. Carlos Guzman with a game-tying 2-run single. And it's a 4-4 game here in the top of the 9th. And this one on a 1-2 pitch. The rally started with Rocket singling on an 0-2. Now that guy who's robbed so many runs just tonight on fly balls as well. He's the one that sparks it. And 3 hitters later, Camden has erased the Revs' lead, which had stood since the 4th inning. Tony Pena coming in will try to keep this game tied. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. It's a pair of unearned runs. Twice they were a strike away. 4 times they've been 1 out away. The ground ball right at Valdez. I don't know if Buzz Albert interfered with his sight line, but it was right there. And after all of this, we are not done yet. Ryan Strebe to the plate. As Pena takes over in a tie game here in the 9th. Shocking. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts. And the air has definitely gone out of the sails, and Pena's first pitch nails Strebe, and that'll load the bases. My goodness. First pitch hit him in the elbow, and the bases now loaded. They had 2 outs and nobody on. And Judy was looking dominant, and now all of this. And now, Pena rather, will face Zach McPhee. Trying to keep this game tied. And Pena steps off. Stunning. First pitch from Pena. It misses away. McPhee's first at bat of the series. On the 1-0 to the lefty. Fastball, it's a strike. McPhee, actually a switch hitter, just 5'9". Batting at 155. No home runs, 7 driven in. Pena the stretch. The 1-1. And that's over for a strike. Jumps ahead, 1-2. 8th hitter of the inning after the first two had made outs. The 1-2 fastball misses high. The Revs were an out away from playing error-free for the 4th time in 6 games. And also tonight, keep in mind many offensive chances that they haven't been able to add on. The 2-2 swung on and fouls it back. And stays alive. Pena in his 11th appearance, 0-2, a .675 ERA. Another 2-2, swung on and fouled back against the net. Fastball in on the hands, and McPhee fouls it off. Earlier this year, he was in the American Association with Amarillo. 25-year-old infielder. Pena, long look in, and has the next one set. Another 2-2. And in the dirt, De La Cruz makes a tie-saving block. But now a full count with the bases loaded. Camden has tied it with 2 runs, 4-4. Now the runners can get some leeway here. And Pena the stretch. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew him away with a high fastball. And the game remains tied. Camden, though, ties it up with a pair of unearned runs in the top of the 9th. 2 hits, an error. They leave them loaded. And the Revs still with work to do tonight. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's 4-4.
Hi, this is Tom Dasher, president of Tom Dasher Investment Services. I specialize in retirement planning and strategies to meet individual personal goals. Whether you are looking for wealth accumulation or to maximize your retirement income. Oh, heck, this is sounding just like another commercial. Hey, listen, it's this simple. We use risk-free investment vehicles, whether you are looking to still build wealth accumulation or you want retirement income or a combination of both. It is all about getting your money parked in the place that will benefit you the most. If you want to do that, call me. My office number is 246-3879, or my mobile is 487-2096, or contact me at my new website at tomdasher.com.
Broadway transmission? I don't know how they do it.
We've been in business for 60 years at the same location.
I don't know how they do it.
It's our long-term nationwide warranties.
Oh, and don't forget our online appointment scheduling.
I still don't know how they do it.
They towed in my van at no cost with my repair.
It's our ATRA certified technicians. Don't forget the good-looking genius in the office.
Come on, man.
I know they helped me with financing. Still, with my bad credit, I don't know how they do it.
I did my research and felt comfortable that Broadway is a AAA approved specialty repair shop. I showed my AAA card and saved some hard-earned cash.
I was happy to get a $100 rebate in the mail after the job was done.
I sure don't know how they do it, but I do know they get it done, and they get it done right.
Broadway Transmission. We'll get your shift together and back on the road fast. Check us out on the web at BroadwayTrans.com or stop in and see how it's done.
Join me, Steve Zabin, mornings at 6 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Bottom of the 9th, it's 4-4. Stunning turn, but the Revs will try to answer back and win it. Daniel Herrera, the new pitcher. Eric Patterson leading off, shows a bunt, and a curveball breaks away for ball 1. Eric Frayne stays in to play second. Herrera, the new pitcher. Pitching change brought to you by Maple Donuts, the screwballing lefty. That's a fact. And from the belt, here's the 1-0. Breaking ball, big swing and a miss. Patterson, Boggs, and Pounds will bat. Herrera, a 5'6" lefty who features the screwball. And now ready with it. And the 1-1 swung on and fouled off third base side. Patterson tonight 0 for 3 with a walk. Camden tying it with a pair of unearned runs in the top of the ninth. The Revs' defensive struggles this year. They had tightened it up here lately, but they've allowed the third most unearned runs in the league, and it bites them hard in the ninth inning. 1-2, swing and he fouls it back. Fastball tailing in on him. Herrera 2-3, a 6.99 ERA, 24 outings including 3 starts. 47 2/3 innings, 70 hits. Opponents hitting .330. Another 1-2. Breaking ball, little nubber back to Herrera. He gloves it, jogs to first, underhands it over. And one away here in the bottom of the ninth. Brandon Boggs up next. Lefties have hit .267 off Herrera. Righties have hit .355. Boggs, the switch hitter, bats right. He's 2 for 3. RBI single in the third, walk and a run in the fifth. First pitch, a breaking ball down low. Herrera with hair almost as big as he is. He's got that flow under the cap. 1-0. Curveball chopped toward third and just foul. McPhee gloves it behind the bag. A ball and a strike. One and a screwball down low. The Revs last night earned their 6th walk-off win of the year, matching their total from a year ago. The team record was 8 back in 2009. 2-1 and a breaking ball, tipped foul behind the plate. 2-2. Herrera the stretch, and he deals. Oh, swing and a miss. He fooled Boggs and got him to chase way, way outside. 2 down here in the bottom of the ninth. Here comes Brian Pounds with 2 outs. Pounds 3 for 4 tonight. We are tied at 4 here in the bottom of the ninth. Bases empty, 2 outs. And Herrera with the pitch. Fastball and a high strike call to begin things. Herrera could pitch for a while, you would think. He's made 3 starts this year, has been a long guy out of the bullpen. The 0-1. And a swing and a foul tip. They've seen some guys with good velocity. Herrera is not one of those, and he plopped that one up there at less than 70 miles an hour. Pounds couldn't wait back long enough. No balls, 2 strikes. And now Herrera ready and delivers. And a curveball fouled off. Up over the roof on the first base side. Another 0-2. And a line drive to center, base hit. Brian Pounds with a 4-hit night, 4 for 5. Keeps the 9th inning alive. Was behind in the count, but he comes away with the hit. And perhaps it can be the start of something with 2 outs for York. It was for Camden. And here's Jacob Calderon, 3 for 4 with an RBI double tonight. Lefty against lefty. Herrera with the pitch. And a curveball pulled into right for a base hit. Pounds up to second. He'll stop there. Back-to-back singles on consecutive pitches. Jacob Calderon with a 4-hit game. He and Pounds both 4 for 5 tonight. And here comes Talvin Nash. Polo telling him stay within himself. And just take it back up the middle. Heel and Herrera will meet as Heel towers over Herrera. They talk about signs in front of the pitcher's mound. So the 9th inning stays alive for Talvin Nash, who tonight is 1 for 3, singled in the 4th, walked in the 5th. Pounds the winning run at second, Calderon on at first. And the first pitch, swing and a miss. Herrera with the screwball. At a whopping 67 miles an hour. No balls and a strike. A little bit different type of pitcher to face. The 0-1 fastball for strike 2. He came back with that. And ahead of Nash, no balls and 2 strikes. Herrera trying to set him up, and now ahead of him, he deals. And a swing and a pop foul. This will make it back into the crowd. It was the screwball, but he left it up, and Nash able to foul it off. Revs trying to outlast the Riversharks tonight and gut one out. And trying to not let that 9th inning deflate them. Pounds leads from second. Calderon also on at first base. And Herrera steps off. Motions that he wants to see the signs again. And now he nods yes. He's ready. Another 0-2. And just missed inside. Good eye from Nash. They really set up way in on him. Herrera tried to sneak it in there. Bill Reuter right over it. Had a good look at it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Herrera ready. And the pitch. Breaking ball missed away. Tried to backdoor it. And Nash patiently works it to 2-2. Herrera into his stretch again. The 2-2. Swing, and he punches a foul down to the first base coach's box. Jammed him, and Nash fights it off. Fists it down to Nick Ferdinand, who's coaching at first this inning. Revs do have him available if they want to use him. And the battle continues. The stretch. Another 2-2. Swung on and lined to center. It is in for a hit. Pounds around third. Rocket the throw. He scores! And the Revs win again! In walk-off fashion in the bottom of the 9th inning. And the chase is on as they are tackling Talvin Nash to the ground in the infield. Talvin Nash in his first game back in the lineup with the walk-off single to center. And the Revs win 5-4 in the bottom of the 9th. Unbelievable! Rommie Lewis in his warm-up clothes comes running down from the clubhouse to join this celebration. And the Revs outlast the Riversharks and their 9th inning comeback and win on a walk-off for the second straight night. 5-4 the final in the bottom of the 9th inning. And the Revs with a series win. And as long as they've had to wait to earn one of those, you knew that it might take some drama to finish it. But they get it done with their 7th walk-off win of the season. One shy of matching a team record. And we know about the overall struggles that they've had here at home this year. Hopefully starting to change that. But if you can believe this, it's their 7th walk-off win in 15 home victories.